Well, in Wichita, Kansas.
Discovery, roger, go ahead, throttle up.
Roger, 0G, and I feel fine. Capsule is turning around.
Thanks, Sarah. Some people heard it, some saw it, but the big question is, what is it?
Those Guys From Wichita.
Wow. No shit.
A loud boom. Wichita police say it was not an explosion.
It's Those Guys From Wichita.
Some say it sounded like a bomb.
It's Those Guys From Wichita.
One thing that is clear, the loud noise heard by many. In Wichita,
Those Guys From Wichita.
Hey, where you at?
I'm over here now.
It's Those Guys From Wichita.
Pop it up! Get it!
Getting jacked up in here.
Yeah,
Getting jacked up.
Sorry, I got too hyped.
Yeah, you got hype.
jack.
I missed the show. I'm all pumped up. This show will cost you $4 Benson bucks.
Correct! Winner!
Welcome to Those Guys From Wichita, everybody. Today is February 5th, 2020. Year of our Lord.
Dong!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. If you're watching us live, you're watching us on Facebook Live at Those Guys From Wichita or the Conrad and Jack Show's Facebook page. Or you found us on Twitch at Those Guys From Wichita, YouTube Live, Periscope. You found us just putting our big, dumb, ugly faces all over the internet. If you're listening only, that's kind of how we prefer it because we're so ugly. But if you are, you found us on Mixler.com/Falcon FM or Podbean Live. We've been testing that out, testing the Podbean, flicking that Podbean for a while now. Flicking that bean. So if you found us there, thank you. Follow us on Podbean or wherever you follow podcasts, whether it be iTunes, Spotify. Is your wife Spotifying, by the way?
She's back to MySpace.
Okay, good.
She's
old
been
style.
Spotify.
Yeah. I didn't know if she's still Spotifying.
Yeah,
so.
she's still spotting.
Okay, good.
Spotifying.
Right. I don't know whose wives are Spotify.
Okay.
If you get them around each other, you know, sometimes.
Spotify. They link up.
They link up.
They're linked in.
So, form a Spotifying group out there, whatever, all you women that listen. We have a number of women listeners.
A few.
It's a very small number, but
it is a number.
It is a number.
Correct. So, thank you. Thank you for being here. We're going to do our best to entertain you. We've got lots of stories because we had a big adventure weekend, a big Griswold family adventure weekend.
Boy, did we.
That we get to talk about.
A lot like last show, I wasn't there.
Yeah, but you'll get to, like the audience, you'll get to enjoy the stories. I mean, and you saw some updates throughout
I know what happened.
the weekend. Yeah,
well, I watched the live stream.
I wanted to tell you all about it this weekend when I did see you. Casey was kind enough to come up to the Super Bowl party, which we'll talk about when Eric's going to be here in a little bit later.
Nice.
He's dropping a dump.
He's pooping.
Yeah, somewhere.
Bathroom pooping.
He's getting older.
It happens.
He's not Spotify
Can't make
anymore.
that whole way.
Sorry, stop the poop.
It's 25 minutes, guys.
It is. It's a long
Hang
time.
on, let me get the hubcap key.
I need to get him a sticker.
I'll introduce who is here thus far. To my left and everybody else's right, he spends most evenings watching me bathe, watching me kiss my wife, watching me read to my children. Ladies and gentlemen, he watches me through my windows. That's Andy.
Hooray! Yay!
Yeah. Said windows.
Andy couldn't help, but he had a big job this weekend.
Okay, good.
He's welding.
Either wedding or welding. That never was completely clarified to me.
That's true. I think it was welding.
Can't spell it.
I thought
a welding wedding.
That's what I thought. Were you welding a wedding? Is there?
No, someone in my church.
Either way, there'll be sparks.
Does taxes at home, but they've got a lot of elderly people, and she wanted a
weld
hand railing.
How does this lead into a welding job?
She wants to weld those old people together.
She wants to be the cock of Akbar.
And the interesting part is
must be able to hold the bridge.
She wanted it modular to be able to be tore down, so I had to figure out how to do that.
A lot of fat people.
And while you're at it, Andy, I know because you're so good, take all those wheelchairs. Weld them together.
Andy, hell, good to see you, bud. Thank you for
file
coming
these 1040s real quick, and then.
Well, we're going to have to charge you taxes on this. I hope you know that.
The Lord would love
Here's your 1099.
I'm your accountant. So, anyways, great job. Great job on the wheelchair ramp.
Yeah.
I just figured
no one else wants me.
Well, I saw a massage on the board on the show board and said he wouldn't be going to be here, but I didn't know what he was talking about. So I was actually surprised to see the little blueberry sitting outside. I was like, oh, cool, Andy's here.
Oh, yeah.
That's groovy.
Well, he also comes and parks it here 2 other nights a week just for extra.
I figured he was out running around Oklahoma trying to find my windows.
Zipping around.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah. We'll get into that out in the boonies.
Yeah, just go east.
Well, I'm glad you got a little side work, a little side hustle going on. I hope
a little bit.
I hope something turns up as far as permanent employment very soon.
Well,
it's getting depressing.
The one place that did interview me that still has their job posted on Indeed. Do you not think I could have learned it in 5 months?
Yeah.
See, this is where he's getting. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna. This
Angry
is the best
Andy.
thing that's ever happened to him. For us.
Hashtag
For us.
Andy Strong.
Worst thing for him, best for us.
For the show, it's better he doesn't have a job.
Yes, for sure.
But yeah, I can see it's taking its toll.
And I don't know how his
Jethro
family life
toll.
is. I don't know.
It's getting rough.
Is it?
I do know. It's getting rough.
Just stresses at home.
Yeah,
Starting
a lot more sex,
just-
though.
You
He's around more.
You should watch their live
a
stream.
lot more gash, a lot more stank on the hang low.
Talk about synced up. Talk to Annie's fan.
I'm looking into Lyft tonight. So
You have the perfect car
Oh
for
my
Lyft.
God.
Oh, yeah.
You just started this tonight.
That's true.
And you can start
missed out
murdering
on 6
people
months
now?
of making money.
He gets flagged down 3 times a day. As it is.
People just get in his
That's for
car
something
everywhere he
else.
goes.
That's a great idea. Andy, as a Lyft driver, that's
Oh
a new
my
show.
God. Could I go ride? Can you have a ride along person
With
if
that
you do?
hat.
Come
With
on.
that
Oh
hat.
my
I'm
God.
Andy
I'm
the
in.
cabbie, man. We got to
I'm in.
have it. All
you
right.
could provide
going on,
commentary when I take
Speaking
a
of
corner
gash-
too fast. You could just sit there and go, ah, ah.
You can get some
Make the other
backseat
people
cams,
scared.
Oh,
upskirt
my God.
cams.
Oh, yeah.
That's
for sure.
legal.
We'll call it the rear. We'll call it the car toilet cam still though because we have a patent.
What's your
on
name?
that.
Andrew? Are you really married or you just wear a ring?
Well, somebody that can speak to the legalities of putting cameras in a Lyft car. He's talking to us right now down in Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Barry McCockiner.
Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hi, Barry.
Hey guys, I'm excited. Is this call-in feature going to work out better than
Yeah.
So far,
it
previous
sounds
setup?
awesome.
So
we
far?
just stole Andy's phone. No problem.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
true. We
Just
might have to
over
get
here
Andy his
now.
phone back, but he'll be more part of the show this way. He won't be
Right.
scrolling through Pornhub
That's true.
like he usually does.
Wait a minute. That was somebody else.
I said big dick.
Hi.
Bigger. Larger.
Oh, that-
Well,
a big
ironically, I am scrolling through Pornhub, so
Good.
That's fine.
Not
happy to be
ironic.
here. I've been day drinking, so
Dude's
if you need
feet.
to turn me down,
That a kid.
What have you been drinking today, Chip? What's the drink of choice?
Turns out it was Whiskey Wednesday at the
Oh.
local college bar,
Sexy.
which includes their bourbons. So we got deep into a bottle of Whistle Pig and then made it home just in
Okay.
time for the show.
Whistle pig.
It's Chili's.
Yeah.
I'm glad you went with a name
The
you can
local
trust.
bar.
Chili's bottom shelf. Whistle pig.
I'm
Give me
glad-
a couple shots of that hot.
Who'd
Whistle
you drink
Pig.
with? Was it the old lady? Was she?
With the old lady, man,
Oh, nice.
and she was going blow for blow with me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'd watch.
How much money did you make?
So who are you guys blowing?
Between the two of us.
Was that a snort?
But one wall, 2 holes.
Yeah,
No,
it was
I
great.
made $100.10.
Or
Bringing them
one
back.
stall, 2 holes.
Yeah, sorry. Right.
Yeah, one stall, 2.
One wall, 2 holes.
They got the double
I
barrel
guess you could
glory
do it.
hole
I'd-
down in Texas.
I guess
yeah.
if you're on the
It'd have to
backside,
be, for me, it'd have to be a really thin wall.
Mhm.
well,
'Cause
yeah.
if we're talking about standard 4 to 6 inch,
No, it's half
I'm
inch.
not even getting
half
halfway
inch
through.
sheetrock, guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, they use the quarter-inch sheetrock.
Same as I
So
use.
then you'll get a piece of it at
Yeah.
least through half inch.
Just
sheetrock.
a tip.
Quarter-inch sheetrock makes you look bigger.
Yes. For
Yeah,
sure.
you'll get a piece of it then.
If you're on the backside of a glory
Anything
hole,
thicker, and you might
Yeah.
miss it.
or if you're the recipient of a glory hole,
Right.
Lucky.
Or-
Listen, we've all been there.
yeah, if you're gonna be that,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
How
don't
much
know.
does it cost?
Are you worried about what? Because isn't that the whole allure of it for you? You don't care.
I don't
You don't have
care.
to look the person in the eye.
Yeah.
And be ashamed of your
I mean,
size.
every time I take it back, I got to take it back out, check the oil.
Because I mean, even if
Is that Whistle Pig? Keep
Even-
sucking.
even if you go through and you just turtle head out of there,
Yeah.
just got a little
Little dab.
bit, little dab
Yeah.
sticking out, and they're flicking on it and smacking on it, and
Doing
they
whatever.
barely get what. But at the same time, who cares? I mean,
Doesn't
you're
matter.
not looking them in the
No.
eyes.
It
And
could,
the hat pin.
You can hear
comes
them
in.
laughing.
Yeah.
You know,
could be a goat.
stick the rest through it. That's it.
No, I did stick the rest
That's
through.
all I got. Make do.
That's it.
You have to really
or don't. But please
You
do.
have to make slam your hips really hard against this.
Do whatever.
And now you have an accolade.
That's true. That's why I don't have the glory hole in the
Winner.
house anymore.
No.
It's different at home
It is different.
because they already know who it is.
Well, and the kids.
usually.
Which is weird.
Yeah. Dad, what are you doing?
The second time.
Sock puppets.
Second
That's for
time
your mom.
They try to put Legos on it.
I thought that was your mom.
I'm
Get her
out.
back over here.
Yeah, go get your mom.
Hey, Buck. What are you doing to that hole?
Well, speaking of somebody who loves glory holes, he drove all the way up here from the heart of Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
Down in the boondocks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mexico.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Really, actually, to be honest with you, number one, on top of the show, thank you so much for everybody, that came out on a Friday. And I understand
You're
that,
welcome.
Casey was in, here comes Eric. Casey was only person that has a job. Andy was moving somebody else, and I get it. Out there in the middle of nowhere. It snowed today, which was really pretty. That was a thing. And this is the quite possible. As many times as I've drove to the show, I've never said these words out loud because I never had a reason to. I saw a van with a small trailer. I'm like, I bet you that's a band. I bet you it's a band. You know what I mean?
Family.
Because I'm always looking for the family band.
Partridge Family.
Partridge Family kind of situation going on there. I passed this van and this small little trailer, this one little axle trailer.
Yeah,
it's a black one. It's got painted on the side. It's real good stenciling. Real good stenciling. This live snakes.
And you don't have a picture?
No, I can't. I mean,
No, you're
it's slick
driving.
out
That
there.
was a
Draw
rolling
one
glory
real
hole.
quick. But here's the deal. I'm thinking, oh God, don't let me wreck into that. How bad would that be, man? Now it could be a band that's called Live Snakes,
which would be a cool name.
Awesome name.
I don't.
Jake the Snake.
But I'm pretty sure
these goddamn snakes in this goddamn truck.
there was a van, a big old panel van with a small little thing that said Live Snakes. I don't want to wreck into that, bro.
Would you rather reckon when it says live snakes or dead
I-35
snakes?
is, here's the deal. I'll fight drug runners. I'll fight cops.
Yes.
I'll fight everything out there on 35. The weather, floods, snow. I ain't doing no fucking
You don't fuck with a cobra.
big old
man.
Guess
van.
what?
No.
Van
were
full of
running-
cobras, bro.
They
Get
were
outta
running
here.
drugs. Do cops want to pull over anything that says live snakes?
Hell no.
Anything.
Well, Adam,
body-
Get on back to
Curiosity.
Copperhead Road, you.
Curiosity.
Pop that
You
crib.
just have like 6 of them in a jar, and you open the
It's
thing
that
up, and
crib.
you're like, "Yeah, here they are."
Oh my God.
And you put them back in. They're like, "Yeah, you're right."
But
He
that
does.
did get me thinking. Well, along those lines, how great of a ruse would it be to have some robo snakes in a fucking, clear containers with some bedding, and then have them push a button and they all wiggle around, and you're just full of drugs, man. It's full of blow. Just nothing but fucking.
That is a great idea.
You want to start running blow with me, bud?
Fuck yes, live snakes. That's all we got. We just need a stencil and a small little trailer, some robo snakes. We got
That's
it.
the
We got
hardest
Sometimes we'll take the
To
van
build
that
the
says
robo
frozen
snakes? Not really, man.
We got to find a guy that knows.
Sir, could you pop your trunk? No,
Nope,
there's fucking
cannot.
live
I've got a
snakes.
snake guy.
Cannot do that.
Would it be more scary to have live snakes or live bees?
Ugh.
True. I thought of that, but here's the thing.
Robo bees are harder to build.
Robo bees are harder to build and to control. They're like drones.
That's true.
Yeah, but everybody's
that's a good
allergic
life.
to a horn-nosed pit viper.
That's true.
They're just gardeners.
Yeah.
No.
Get in there. Touch one.
This is a nasty-looking bastard.
I ain't doing that, man. There ain't no way. But the farm's great. I fixed a bunch of stuff. I got to get a hold of so many people. I got to get a hold of Drew. He's got some cattle. He wants to jump out. Maybe I don't know. He's got to come look at it. I have no idea. I don't have internet out there. I fixed the sink. Water went crazy. I don't know.
Is it?
Coyotes going crazy.
Could
Yes.
you get a van and we could spray paint
Live
something on
snakes?
there?
Fuck
Live
yeah.
snakes or
For sure.
$10 for a picture or something?
Yeah.
Put frozen.
We could do those
Frozen snakes.
snake eggs.
And
You
you're
know?
like, "Oh, it was supposed to be steaks."
We just ran out of stenciling. You want a T-bone? Actually, that's
I just
a
don't
snake
know if it's-
named
Ooh,
T-bone.
or live steaks.
Oh, just have a bull back there.
You'd almost have to set up at a gas station, like at the pump.
Oh yeah,
Because-
Beside the watermelon guy.
Well, when somebody drives an old
cantaloupe.
classic car and they go fill up, or even you have the willies. Somebody's always going to walk up and talk to you about your willies if
For
you're
sure.
dragging. Hey, what year's that? Hey, what year's that?
That's a 52. You want some steak?
But if they saw the van that
It's a
said
snake.
live carp, $10 for a picture,
Yes.
I'm telling you, bud. I mean, if you're at a gas station, you're like, what is that?
What is that?
What is that? Oh, we
Right.
got gigantic carp in here.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's just
And
a
they're
regular
just snakes.
It was a regular van, but I
There's
noticed.
snakes.
I noticed this thing. Like no one else read that. I was the guy that
Oh,
read
I'm sure
it.
there's a lot of people reading
There's
it.
no way nobody else-
But they just
No.
don't do a podcast. I mean,
Oh, right. Well,
where they talk about it. They go home and tell their
I've done
wife,
it.
and their wife's like, I'm fucked up on opioids right
Yeah.
now.
I have so many pills in me. And
here,
pour me another
open
glass
this
of
snake.
wine.
What are you talking
you'll
about?
find out.
So, anyways, I'm glad you saw that.
This.
I hope you talk to him. I hope you see him every week.
I hope
as you
I
drive
do.
by.
I timed it.
And one time, just slam him off.
As if my drive wasn't long. See, that's the thing. I'm going to come from work because I still have a job.
Yeah,
I think.
You can
I don't
come
know.
at work.
I'll come out after
so
work.
often.
And it's 30 minutes. No big deal.
It's no big deal.
No big deal. It's not like Texas. It's not like driving up.
So it's 30 minutes further from
It's
from
30 minutes.
Texas.
Well, it's 30 minutes further.
only on the way home.
Yes, on the way home.
Correct.
Not bad.
No, the bad part was moving there.
Yes.
That was bad. But
30 minutes west of Arkansas.
Why wouldn't you have moved 30 minutes closer? I'm just saying, like, there's other farms and other.
Well,
not really.
That's true.
Not really.
Just that one.
This one's got the secret garden, man.
That's true.
Mexico's property, when you pull up to it, just a house, and it's right there on the side of the road. I mean, the house is right off the road.
You can pee on it.
Yeah. And you think this is just a normal farmhouse out there.
Yeah.
You don't and then the way the trees are around it, it seems a normal lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't
everything outside of it.
You don't realize that this person also owns all of the space behind it. It
Yeah.
opens up to a larger
Do
suite.
you for sure? No.
Yeah, it goes Doctor Who.
How many
Quick.
people have bought this land?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Is it bigger than Blumpkin Studios? Or?
It's much like Queen
Not
Latifah.
quite.
It's
Not
bigger
quite.
on the backside.
Yes. It's got a large backside.
Much like Oprah.
Very much like Oprah.
She likes bees too. I just think bees are the
She used to have a live bee.
for sure. Bees.
Well, somebody that did get to enjoy
get a
that
bee.
long moving drive is sitting next to you. He was taping a podcast across the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the best dressed man in podcasting. It's Smoothie.
Yeah.
I wish I had fun stories about live snakes.
What fun stories do you have?
Well, you had
I don't
had one
have
come
any.
out of you on the way here.
That's true.
Almost bees. Almost angry bees. Instead, I'm sitting in that hornet's nest right now.
Oh,
Who knows when it's going to explode?
I got to see
sting the butthole.
both
It's that ticking
Eric
noise.
and Casey this weekend, as
Good.
they were both kind enough to come up to
Super Bowl.
the Super Bowl
Nice.
party. I can't say it was much of a party. I think both of them were disappointed in not only, I know Casey was obviously disappointed in the food offerings. We
Just
had-
meat.
Well, even things that I thought would be cheese based
Yeah.
and just cheese.
Oh, it's meat.
She just there was
There's some
There was meat
hamburger
in there.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of sprinkle of dusting.
Beef bouillon.
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
person that brought anything that wasn't was E's wife brought like 8 or 10 of, or maybe it was a few more than that of the.
The tortilla
Yeah, she
roll
tried a little
nice.
spicy tortilla roll-up
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
little tuna thing.
And
for
I don't
him.
know why you say we didn't think it was a great party. I personally thought it was a great party.
See?
I just couldn't tell. I don't know. I got to talk to you guys at some point because once they all left,
Yeah.
and Eric left at halftime. He was kind enough to stay for halftime.
Sure.
And I know that there was an itching to get out of there a little bit sooner.
Oh, I was texting you during halftime, bud.
I know, but here's the problem. Okay, everything was set up fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I spent the day prepping for these guys.
Yeah.
I knew that they were coming. I knew with Eric and his family coming, I'm under a microscope here. I mean, last year was a little bit different because we had the garage thing going,
Yeah.
and I had Grandpa Jim. He's the ringer.
Hey, bud.
So once Grandpa Jim's there, it will kind of offset all of the other mistakes I'm making as
For sure.
a party host.
For sure.
Because there's no
Oh, you don't like the tea? Go talk to Uncle Jim.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
you don't have to
done.
worry about it
Yeah.
because at the end of it, all you're going to walk away from is
Uncle Jim
there's
was
some
there.
funny racist remarks by Grandpa
For
Jim. That was a
sure.
good time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Now those aren't there.
Oh,
You know,
he wasn't there?
Grandpa Jim said he didn't want to go.
What?
I don't know. Apparently his brother's been living with him and he needed some time away from people. That's what he
He
said.
didn't trust him alone.
So anyway, so he wasn't
All right.
there, and I knew Casey was coming, and I told my wife, I don't know, some of the guys are coming. I didn't tell her Casey was coming in the veg. I didn't even want to get into the menu because
Right.
that lasted. It already lasted too long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The evening that she was planning this.
I'll put hamburger in that, and hamburger in that, and I'll put some beef in that.
Well, there was a whole conversation lying
Hey, we
in
got a
bed.
veggie tray, but I'm gonna sprinkle some hamburger on
Bacon
it.
bits.
Where
all
we were
over.
both lying in bed, and she
With
was
real
okay.
bacon.
So we are having the party. It's like, yeah, and then all of a sudden the phone comes out, which is all. That's what every time you mention anything now, phone comes
For
out,
sure.
and it's just flipping through. Google's Super Bowl things to make for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's just we could do this, we could do that. By the 19th time she said we could do this, it's like I'm just gonna fucking order pizza. This is not hard. It doesn't
easy.
matter. We don't have to be picky.
There's business.
I think I'm gonna do a pulled pork shoulder. I'm gonna
Right.
make it in the crop. It should be really easy. It's just gonna cost
Raspberry
$800
dribble,
and
that'll feed
and
Casey.
seasonings and everything else. But other than that, I mean, 50 million tortillas, and we'll do it that way. That'd be good.
That's great.
Or we just get
How do you feel
pizza.
about foie gras?
Yeah.
There's a lot of how do you feel about, and me turning. I'm just going to go somewhere else.
Absolutely.
She decided. She made the menu, and the other thing on the menu was cheese dip. And I said, "Well, if Casey comes, he'll just have cheese dip. It'd be fine.
He'll be fine."
There was 2 kinds of cheese dip.
Yeah, but for some reason,
one hot, one not. Both with beef.
Everything that anybody made, they decided to throw a full pound of beef or a sausage in, and then try to convince him, much like Andy did last year, where
There's
they almost
not
came
much beef in there.
to blows. Hey, bud, this is a little bit of steak.
Yeah.
This steak is not even that steaky. Just have a piece of this steaky.
Look at it. It's not even bloody. It's well
cooked
done.
with vegetables.
It's only kind of an animal. Come on.
So there was a lot of that, and when Casey, I was like, I can make you like a cheese quesadilla or something, and you know how Casey, he was, no, it's fine. He had his combos and stuff, so he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, 2 bags of chips later, I'm good.
I mean,
Pizza's
he's used
a
to
vegetable,
it.
right?
He's also used to it. You can't walk around being a vegetarian in Kansas and not be used to that, especially at a Super Bowl party.
Let's not forget, Casey's a grown man. If he wants to eat a Greek salad, he'll just bring his own Greek salad.
Yeah. I know, but as a host, I felt a little bit responsible for it. But not
get him a bag of Funyuns.
The part that I felt the worst about for you guys who are
like a cheese quesadilla.
That sounds great.
Who is down in the basement actually wanting to enjoy the game is before they got there, I'd rewired the whole antenna situation. You know what I mean? I had it upstairs. I had it laid out to where a perfect signal. And I sat down there all day watching the pregame with all the blowhards talking about how the 49ers are going to beat the shit out of the Chiefs or whatever. And one guy going, oh, don't count out Mahomes. I'm just saying. I mean, that guy's a gamer. He's best of all time in my book. But I mean, he probably can't beat the 49ers.
Nah.
That kind of shit all fucking day. Clear as a bell. I mean, just clear.
Yeah.
The part I never take into account
is
the
Andy's
fact
car rolls up.
that my wife and her parents are going to be there, but they hate
50-yard
me
line.
and they hate football.
Right.
So because they don't want to be around me or anybody that I like or football, they decided, which is smart, they sat up in the living room and ate at the dining room table.
Love it.
But they also had a long dining room. When you sit in the dining room table, the antenna is facing, that's where the window is.
Oh.
So all day there's nobody sitting up there having a tea party when I'm getting the antenna situated.
Right.
There's nobody there. And I'm thinking, well, you're coming for the Super Bowl party. No matter what, you're going to get your stuff, your fixins, come on downstairs. There's not going to be anybody in there. Everybody will be downstairs. There's so much acreage downstairs. Hundreds of acres downstairs to sit. You guys can sit up little tents over here or picnic party over here. If you guys don't watch the game, set up a false wall. I even had the Switch going for people that don't like football. Go play Nintendo or watch Dancing with the Stars in here. Whatever you got to do.
Beef.
The one place you can't sit during the Super Bowl, during the live, in the fucking living room in front of the antenna.
Yeah, don't do that.
So I tried to make, but the problem
This is how he was during the Super Bowl, a lot of it.
Yeah, but I couldn't say anything.
No.
So you go up there, and I'm moving the antenna, and then it's just my father-in-law kind of giving me a little bit of shit. Hey, bud, what are you trying to? Hard to live on a budget, isn't it? It's like, you know what?
You Griswold this? You
I'm
Griswold
moving it around. He's like, hey, you can't put it there. Somebody already tripped over it. It's like, nobody would trip over it if you would just come downstairs, and then I also wouldn't be here.
Right.
It would be up here, untrippable, in an untrippable location.
Yes.
But if you're going to sit here and have
trippable
parlor games, now it's trippable.
Yeah.
This is you guys doing it. I did a Super Bowl party. I didn't do a tea party.
By the way, you always play the fucking draw 4 and then the draw 2. God, you don't know how to fucking play Uno.
And
fuck off, guy.
So I was frustrated, and I was frustrated enough, and I felt so ashamed about it that when they left, I looked around the estate. You know, I looked around, I walked around for the plantation.
Yes.
And I decided Monday morning,
you're moving.
Things are changing.
Uh-oh.
So Monday morning, I walked out into the living room after, get the kid dropped off. It's 7:30 in the morning.
You moved the dining room
table
table
grabbed the corner
downstairs.
of that carpet in that living room.
Oh, no.
And I just yanked it out.
Oh.
And he filled it with concrete.
Conrad.
Now, you guys know my tool situation. As far as, like, wrenches and stuff, I got it all. I got it all.
All of it.
He's got both.
Yeah, all three.
All three
And
wrenches.
open end box wrench.
But when it comes to home makeover type Pennington, it shallows out.
You got a chainsaw?
You got like some snips from like gardening.
Got some plier snips, yeah.
A chainsaw?
He's got wire cutters.
Yeah.
So
you got a weed eater you could put a chainsaw blade on.
So I yanked the carpet. No problem. I got a Swiss Army knife.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Yeah, that's it.
A box knife?
This is my...
No. So I cut the carpet. I get it all rolled up.
With this...
I got to
Swiss
move
Army
everything.
knife.
I mean,
All
you
right.
got everything.
Yeah.
So that's all gone.
Okay.
And then I have to move everything out of the
You have
living
to take
room.
the doors off
move
the
it.
wall.
And then I'm in there pulling staples from the carpet. You know what I mean? You got to pull all these
Center.
staples. No
Great
problem.
With your
store.
teeth.
Great
Just
story.
sitting on my hands and knees all day, just almost as a punishment. Almost as I know Eric and his wife walked in here, and the whole drive home they talked about how shitty my house is.
Trash.
It is trash. They're not coming back next year unless something fucking changes.
Right.
And I realized that. So I start pulling all the staples, and this ends up lasting me a whole day.
Good.
Yeah. But
And
I
you're
gotta
holding them. You're counting them.
I got to get in. Well,
104.
it's not all Eric, but it's a big part of him.
With the small little tweezers that come with the army knife.
I
That's
mean,
what you're pulling it with.
ultimately, the plan at some point, whether we buy the new property that we're going to do a family business out of, or we move down to
Fuck yeah.
Oklahoma
Come on
by
down.
Shannon or closer or in between or whatever we were talking about doing, ultimately, and quit the show.
No, that was not what I was pointing at. Sorry. The one above it.
Oh, buy Laser Quest.
Okay.
Correct.
Right.
And then quit the show.
Yes.
Why would we need it?
Duh.
Have laser
You
quest.
have to.
Come on.
We have to update a few things in the house to make it
Presentable.
presentable
I
and
got it.
profitable. And so this has been on the docket. I mean, for quite
Great
a while.
band.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Creed, right?
Docket?
Docket.
It's the only song I know that uses
Yes.
docket. My Own Prison
Look
by
at
Creed.
this.
Look it up.
Look at this photograph.
So this had to happen, and now there is time that this can happen, I guess. But the problem is, maybe there's not, because if you only have a pocket knife, it may take a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah.
So I get
The Swiss, though.
I get
Yeah,
the
that's
living
true.
room clean, and lucky for me that the people that laid the carpet in the living room underneath the brand new carpet pad, not only did they put in new staples for the new one, they left all the old staples. So there's just 18 billion fucking staples. Some of that have been there, I guess, since like 1950, whenever the house was fucking built. And then I move on to the living room. Everything's fine. Everything's fine until yesterday, which is the kitchen floor. And you guys have been in the kitchen, and it really needs, I mean, Eric was disgusting.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat in there.
Eric didn't stop to shit when he came to my house. He just shit on my kitchen floor because that's what it deserves. It's a big piece of shit. And I knew he was judging me the whole time. So I grabbed the fucking scraper and I pop off one of these little stick on, and it's just one of those, you 12 by 12 tiles that stick on. It's got an adhesive back.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? No problem. But then it's just stickier than shit on the subfloor, right?
Very, very sticky.
Very sticky.
Yeah.
The problem is, you got this. They put a 1/4 inch subfloor over the regular floor to lay this tile down.
Okay.
So I thought, well, fuck. I mean, if you want this laminate that we're going to put
Just take
in
up
to
the
be
wood.
level, I'll just take up the subfloor.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, I don't know the exact size of my kitchen. I guess 10 by 10
A
approximately.
little bigger than that.
Not much though. I mean, it's with the
Yeah.
the
Okay,
floor,
yeah,
actual
the floor-
floor
okay,
space.
you're right, yeah.
There's not much 10 by. How many? This is the problem. No, I've talked to you about this. Nothing makes me madder. When we went and built that fucking fence for your sister.
Yeah.
The conversation that we had to have multiple times is
Overbuild the fucker.
no, right, but that's what happens.
Yes.
When we grew up with people who, when they're building something, for some reason they say, dude, this thing's gonna last 200 years.
Yeah.
Why are we building things like this? And that's what I told Shannon. There's no reason that we need to dig 100
None.
foot down
No.
and put cement for a 20 by 30, fence. We don't got to do this. It's 30 foot long, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't have to last like 200-mile-an-hour wind. Why would we do that? If a 200-mile-an-hour wind comes,
Yeah.
and your fence is standing, and your house is gone, your family's dead, and your dog's dead, I know we can be proud as we
But you
drive
can
by
hide
that
behind the fence.
That fence stayed,
It's there.
but you still have to redo the other shit. So how about let's just build? I get it. I get it for foundations. I get it for
Okay.
even for walls to a
Yeah,
certain
all
extent.
right.
Load-bearing walls. Let's overbuild it a little bit. This is an
You're
actual.
gonna build
It's a thing.
tearaway housing?
No, but if you're putting in a floor, if you're putting in a subfloor,
Yeah.
that you're just going to put your tile on,
Right.
how many fucking screws do you think you need to
Well,
put down?
okay,
In the
you
10
said
by
about
10
10
area?
by
10 by
10?
10.
200.
215 to be exact.
Okay, I was close.
23.
But, okay, if you were to put a screw down, say you're going to put a screw down,
Right.
how far to the next screw?
A foot.
Yes.
Okay.
6 inches to 8 inches, maybe.
In
a
my
foot.
kitchen,
Oh, okay.
every 4 inches
Is another screw.
is another screw. At every fucking
Do you know
Guess
why
what?
Do you know why they
did
do
you,
that
oh,
though?
you kept them?
I brought him.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know why they do that in a subfloor like that though?
So it
on
doesn't
thin
squeak.
carpet, so
Let me
it
see
doesn't
those.
squeak.
But
Let me see those, buddy.
I get it. There's
see it.
no way this will squeak. The
I know.
problem is
Let me see it.
they've screwed so much. I might fall through now.
But that's true. That's
But these are 1.5 inch number 8s, 2 inch
Yep.
number
I'm
8s,
trading
two
them in
to
for
screw
gold.
down.
Deck screws.
Yeah.
But here's the deal.
The
You know-
T-star.
Yeah,
they won't move. They
he
won't
just
move.
said
They
it.
won't rot, and they won't squeak when it gets wet.
He just said
It
it.
doesn't need to go 2 inches down for a quarter-inch subfloor.
Here's the deal, bud.
Especially when it's probably only going into what 1 inch
Oh,
plywood
yeah, the
underneath
plywood
that.
underneath it.
You guys will not want to look inside these.
Here's the
walls.
problem. These are great screws. These are great screws. They're self-starting, really nice. They're really nice.
Well,
here's the problem with it. That goddamn tip, man.
Oh,
you
God, I
don't
hate
have
those torch
even.
bits. Well,
I
he does
had
now.
the bit. I had the bit.
There's no way that little fucking Swiss Army knife had one of these. There's no fucking way.
I was lucky enough to have an adapter for my knife.
Okay.
Made it
Your
work.
knife, you made it work. But here's the deal. These things piss me off because there's 300 million different heads on screws. Fuck off. We got Phillips.
Those
Broke
work
the game.
better than Phillips.
But
I
here's
hate
the
using my
here's the
grease.
question.
I hear you. They work great, but I don't care. I don't want
right.
to travel with a billion bits.
You want to get
guy.
mad about the head? Here, let me get you mad. Because when they
Please do.
what they did
Can I
was
have
laid
those?
down a quarter-inch subfloor. Sorry for all the shop talk, everybody.
It's fine.
Laid down a quarter subfloor. Then they put one of these like this. Then 4 inches this way.
Okay.
Then 4 inches this way.
Okay.
Then 4 inches this way. And this
A lot of
4
I like your
inches this
builder.
way. 4 inches this.
That's a lot
Keeps
of-
going.
Yeah.
Right? Which is fine. I'm totally fine with. Except for then you covered it all in glue. So each one of these things was filled with glue. So I had to go around before I could get them out and fucking dig the glue out of this.
See, I thought you were going to say they put
They glued them all! This thing's are full of glue! So I had a little Swiss Army
Silicone.
knife pick out the glue.
That's the toothpick.
These are the type of people that didn't hire me.
See? Yes.
Right? If Andy was there, there'd be 3 screws.
That's it. It'd been fine.
It might squeak like high heaven.
Yes. It'll be squeaky and leaky and all that kind of stuff. But
Yes.
who cares?
Guess what? I'll replace it
It's
with
a
3
kitchen.
screws.
It's a kitchen.
And that way you can say, hey, get out of that kitchen.
And by the way, it's a floor, dude. It's a floor. Meaning, you at some point as the owner decided you needed a new floor. You didn't live there for 100 years before you decided. You lived there for 8, 10, and you said, you know what? Let's get a new floor.
Yeah.
When you put in a floor, don't put it to where in 8 years when every style changes or you sell it, it's going to take an army, Swiss Army, to get this whole fucking,
The whole Swiss Army.
whole
to come
fucking
to-
place
Yeah.
up.
You do
The
look
Swiss
like
family
Swiss Army
army.
right now. So
So anyways, I'm saving these.
Good.
I might take them down to the
Reuse
cash
them.
for gold.
That's true.
find the
They're
old
gold-plated.
homeowners and throw them at them.
Oh, if I could find them, but yeah, I would screw them to the
Couldn't
cross
you,
with them.
Mount them on the wall next to the screen door and the shutters
Oh,
on
yeah.
the kitchen wall.
That'd be nice.
Put them like a little
Those aren't going
decorative
anywhere.
bucket.
There's your antenna problem, man. You've got a fucking electromagnetic field coming off your floor.
No.
You're right. Not anymore. Antenna was great the next day once I got those
It's
things.
like a
out there.
radiologist's office in there.
You're right. It's fine.
Can you say radiologist?
No. It's a lot of things.
I
can
knew
say.
you
Not
couldn't
radio.
spell it. I just wanted to see.
So
say it.
that's done. That part's done.
Hold on. I still haven't gotten to the part of what it's done because you've done a lot of work here so far.
Yeah.
I've completely.
Nothing is making any sense of
No,
getting
he's
to.
in demo.
I'm still demo.
Well, why'd you pull carpet up for an antenna?
Eric, it's a process.
It's blocking his signal. You know how thick carpet is?
Yeah.
You pulled carpet, cut carpet, and pulled
Yeah.
staples.
Yes.
Pulled
Completely bare
flooring.
floors. In
No,
the,
what he's going to say if his satellite's not going to work,
Gotta
you're at
stay
least
busy,
going to
man.
enjoy the
You know?
atmosphere.
Gotta stay
in
busy.
the west wing of my home.
Yeah.
It's draped
the
with caution tape.
The floors are barren, and yes, there's
You
caution
pulled
tape.
all the carpet?
Yes.
I've
stopped at the hallway. That's tomorrow's job, hallway rooms. I've run out of places to put stuff because now you're moving furniture
Yeah.
around.
For sure.
So it's
Did
all just
Amazon-
congregated in the empty spaces. So tomorrow, sorry, go ahead.
Did Amazon deliver your tap dancing shoes yet?
Mm-hmm.
Once the floors get in there, tap dance is on. Now we can finally do what we've always said we're going to do: is be a tap dancing quartet.
Yeah.
Which means 2 of you aren't it. And I don't.
I thought you were doing the family one called Live Snakes.
Oh, that's true. That might be the name of it.
That's true.
I don't know.
Well,
Eric, I watched you.
The tap shoes are for the
I
snake.
watched you walk around disappointed in the signal, which is that's on me. I'll put that on my shoulders. That's my cross to bear.
Yeah.
But also disappointed in the home itself. And that's something that represents my family. And
Right.
I'm sorry that you had to do that, and that's on me too. So I'm making a difference here. Next Super Bowl, when you come in, I want you and your wife to be like, oh my God, this is great.
I want to live here.
I want to live here now. This place is amazing. You won't. I mean, you won't.
You fail to recognize that I'm an antenna man myself.
Mm.
And the only judgment that came from me is when I saw your antenna, I said, oh, He's just a flat HD powered antenna guy. Come on, Conrad.
That's it.
Step up your game.
See, here's the thing.
Are you an attic antenna guy?
You know what?
I dabbles in it.
I dabble in little antennas here and there.
You rooftopping?
You outdoors? I got a couple. I got a rooftop one. On the TVs I don't care about, I got an antenna like you got. I'm just saying.
You've misjudged his misjudging. His judging.
Conrad's the kind of guy that says, okay, that the antenna just blew just a little bit. He just whips out a wallet, grabs his phone, goes beep, boop, 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 orders $300 worth of the NFL network, gets on the computer,
yes,
and then plugs in his TV, and then it's perfect. That's the kind of guy Conrad is. Now, if he's over there fooling with an antenna,
I'm sorry to disappoint, man.
I'm just.
That was Conrad when he had a job.
Yeah, I understand.
That wasn't
just for the Super Bowl.
That wasn't stay-at-home dad Conrad.
Stay-at-home dad Conrad is
on a budget.
Totally different Conrad. I'm ripping out the whole
Swiss
fucking
knives
house.
and fucking aluminum.
How are we afford to put flooring
foil?
back in? I'm just.
You know, that is a question.
Are you just going to paint the floors?
Didn't know how much flooring costs.
It's expensive.
Yeah, look that up today.
You should go back to carpet.
I could save you some money being a,
No, here's the thing I really wanted, and it only happened.
Save you money on flooring.
It happened at Shannon's house, and it's never gonna happen to me. I know it's not, but it's someday. It's like one of those, God forbid I ever catch the cancer, and I will, but God forbid, and you get the Make-A-Wish moment.
Let me
How
light
old
a
do you have to be to
cigarette for you.
Make-A-Wish still? Can I still do that?
I don't think so.
No, you can't.
Well, yeah,
You can. Nobody will care.
Yeah,
No
you
one
can
will
make
care.
all the wishes you want now. To be fair,
On the same plane as that, where one of the things that you keep, in like the I want to someday bag
bucket list
was to get cancer and do a Make-A-Wish.
Okay, well you can then. Yes, I don't want to kill your
That
dream.
might be gone, along with the one that I know will never happen to me that we did at Shannon's, where at some point I pull up carpet and
there's
say,
hardwood
"You know
floor."
what, bud? There's hardwood under here."
Oh yeah.
That's something that's you see it
That
every
didn't happen
time
at
you
your
watch a
house?
fucking home.
I was so
Maybe you should
happy.
strip
show.
another
This
layer of
hardwood
floor.
is beautiful.
I was so happy.
You know what? You have you looked under those carpets?
Yeah, mine's got.
There could be hardwood under there.
Oh
got
my God,
burn
they're in
stains.
perfect
And you start
shape.
peeling it up like you're opening a fucking treasure
Yes.
chest. Oh,
Peel
yes,
it up,
there
and it's just
is.
a drawing of a dick.
Oh,
You
there
should
is.
do that on
There's
yours, though. Draw a
dick
dick under there
drawings.
and then put your floor over.
And there's
it,
a
so in
new
case they
dick
pull it
drawing,
up.
too.
There's
Well,
burn holes.
I already had the
hog's
kids.
blood.
Yeah, I already told
That's
them
why
we're
they have
drawing
carpet.
all over this floor because one thing when you pull it up, you want to find either hardwood or a treasure map.
Yeah.
Well, draw a
Exactly.
treasure. You're gonna make a treasure map too. to
Yeah,
put it
I'll
in
put a
there.
little bit of treasure in the house. I mean, these screws,
Yeah.
something.
All over.
Yeah.
Just sprinkle them everywhere.
I will put one treasure chest with all these screws holding it down.
And the staples. I hope you kept them.
Oh yeah, I got everything. I got to reuse it, bud. I gotta put that carpet back down.
Well, shit, you can melt that down and
Yeah,
make
he's
a
just
shed.
washing the carpet and put it back down. He thought that was
Yeah,
the most.
I just cut it off in 8-inch
What are you doing?
strips. so I
I'm
could-
forging a shed out
I'll
of these
take
screws.
more staples. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna afford to put. That's a good question. That's a question for my accountant.
Okay.
I'm gonna start getting an accountant that I can say that about too.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get
Rowan,
a metal detector.
come in here.
Yeah,
And I'm going to go down to
Bring my
Storage
books.
Farms.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Anyways, by next year for the Super Bowl, Eric, I
Yes.
want you to walk
It's
in,
in
and
storage.
not only is there going to be 100 TVs playing the Super Bowl, all with crystal clear coverage, where Joe Buck and fucking Troy
Oh,
Aikman
yeah.
just look
Look
look like they're
amazing.
cooking popcorn again. Look like it's 1995.
Back in the day.
They look amazing.
It's gonna be a tape of the '95.
And you're wandering around. You're going to just be click clacking. Wear your high heels because I want to hear that click clack as you're walking around on that floor. That
Oh, yeah.
10-year warranted
Hard linoleum.
Nice.
hard linoleum.
Formaldehyde linoleum.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I enjoyed myself at your party. It was probably the most time I've just sat down to watch a game all year long because I didn't have any responsibilities. The only thing I was disappointed in was when Casey and I walked in together, and I noticed your wife's car parked in the garage because I had full plans to start for maybe the first 4 minutes downstairs on that TV, and then go, hey, I'm going to take a piss, and then spend the rest of the day,
In the garage.
afternoon in the garage.
Guys, little signal here, bud. That's all I'm looking for.
We thought the car was Casey
Yeah.
even said it. He pulled the car in so we can't come out to the garage.
I don't pull cars in the garage.
Yeah.
Well, somebody did.
It
I
was
mean,
a
between
signal.
the cars and the 400 fucking freezers out there, we're going to stand, man.
Well, now there's a fuckload of carpet out there.
Great. Great.
We can make our own carpet forts.
That's the plan. Places where we can touch
Welcome
each other.
to Carpet City.
Or we can make bags out of them.
I did finger bang a chick inside of a carpet roll one time
Oh.
when I
You're
was
about
really
to
young.
finger.
Casey.
What the hell?
If you
Was
come up
she inside
tomorrow,
the
you can
carpet
finger
roll?
bang a dude inside a carpet fort.
Yeah. Was there a hole?
Like
the middle
I
of
was up going through the end, and her bottom was in the other end of a roll of carpet.
What the fuck?
Okay. You
Start
tootsie,
over.
you
I was
tootsie
like
rolled with
12.
a chick?
You were fingering a carpet chick when you're 12
Yeah, she was like 15.
at like Cherry Orchard or something?
We were in a van driving.
Oh wow.
Where were the snakes?
Where were the carps?
They were in the they were in the single axle trailer.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
that makes sense.
Oh, I saw that van.
Yeah, it's still around.
Yeah, it's still around. It's still driving.
Up in the corner, ladies and gentlemen, it's Skinman.
Yeah!
And Casey.
Yay!
I'll get to everybody. I mean, it just takes a while sometimes. I get
All right.
passionate about flooring.
I
Could
saw that.
tell.
Chip, do you have it in you to raise a glass?
Oh yeah, there's already one up.
So Oaklawn is still smoking crack. Overdose is something that they lack. I'm not hating, just letting you know what's what. They're gonna be good once the coffin's shut. Oh, and it's cold as shit because winter came back.
Yeah.
Nice. He wrapped it up at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. That was a nice comeback.
Reach
bow
around
on
at
it.
the end.
News and weather together.
Now, we don't have any takeaways from the actual game, do we? I mean, that came and went.
Everybody I talked to quit.
Good.
Quit watching
Crazy,
when the
crazy comeback. It happened like nothing. I thought it
That's
was.
it.
I thought
Like it was planned.
But yeah,
Yeah.
almost because we were
Orchestrated.
sitting there watching it, thinking 49ers got this. Your dad was Trump talking, didn't even know.
Yeah, that was weird. My dad started talking about Trump the whole
Yeah,
time,
Pete-
just to piss Casey off. I guess I don't know if he even knew. It's just a weird turn of conversation. We
Like
just
his
watching
night,
a commercial.
like
that-
his night wasn't bad enough. He's got to eat fucking beef and
It was
cheese.
I think from the minute Eric left, there wasn't more than probably 35 seconds to a minute he didn't have it, and it was
finally- off weird things.
Yes, out of nowhere, and that's what I thought was he fucking with me. And it's okay if it was great if
But
he
I don't
was.
think he was.
I don't think he was.
I think he
either.
was trying to
I
find
think he was-
something to talk about because
Yeah.
the game
And
was kind of boring.
I didn't really. I just like. You're talking about Trump a lot, bud. Shut the fuck up.
He's like, yeah, I know. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
fine. I like him.
He's
Gotta talk about
I was going to
something.
say, is he pro-Trump or?
He's
I've
No,
never
it was
heard him
all-
mention it.
Not until now. Goddamn.
So now I guess maybe with all the caucuses happening, he was
that
is getting into his head. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Now-
he comes from a broken home.
And this was
true.
Donald Trump, right? Not like Keith Trump or somebody
No,
like that.
No, one thing I wanted,
That's
he
true.
did bring
could
his
be Larry.
girlfriend.
Could be the dumb one.
He brought his
Oh.
girlfriend.
But she seemed to not
How'd
like
that
him
go?
talk about Trump. She like
But maybe that's why he does it.
to fuck with
Ah,
her.
fuck
But he
with her.
started his first one was before she got down there, and then once she was down there, I
Yeah.
agree.
There you
I
go.
think
She
does a lot
did
of
not
that.
seem to like it.
Maybe
at
she's
all.
on the outs.
Well, he likes to.
No, because they were holding hands and they seemed all happy.
Yeah,
I mean,
well.
it's fun.
No. I like how your dad rolls because I realized who she was, why she was there.
Yeah.
When she was trying to find a spot and she was going to sit where I was sitting. I was up playing with the kids or something. And he goes, oh, no. He was sitting there. And she's looking around.
No, he said
while he's
sit
sitting on the
there.
couch, she goes, you just sit on the ground there. And sure enough, she just cried. Oh, that
Boom.
must be his lady friend.
Yep.
Toxic masculinity. Loving it.
Thanks, Dad.
I inherited.
Baby, I
all of
love you. You bring out the Trump in me.
My wife would be down here watching, but she's in the kitchen.
it. Yeah. Meanwhile, Conrad's upstairs
Fucking with the antenna.
Yeah, standing on my antenna.
yelling at the in-laws. Fuck off! I never liked you.
I wanted them to, and I don't know why. You know, that's my olive branch. That's my olive branch to everybody. So
My
come-
Olive Garden.
It's the only garden I got, bud. Come watch the Super Bowl, and
Oh, yeah.
we'll sit around. And this would get a lot of people look at it like
But you've had this 3 years, and I haven't been to one. And I'm telling you,
you're missing out.
this one I wanted to go to because I mean everybody
Last
was there
year's
and everybody helped. If you guys dragged your fucking ass in the middle of nowhere through all that 5 o'clock going back and shit,
Yeah.
least I can do is get in a car and fucking come up to a Super Bowl part.
You were fishing.
You didn't
I
catch
went-
a massive fish.
I went fishing. Or that was in the morning.
A winter fish.
That's my whole plan was I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna go to the fucking Super Bowl. That was my whole plan, man. I made it to the house and it
You
was
get stuck fishing, man.
I said, fuck this. I made it to
That's
the
as
house.
far north as I'm going today.
That's it.
Well, so the move. I don't
Yeah,
even
can
know
you set the stage for me? I'm
Yeah,
curious to
sorry.
hear about this.
if you recall last show. Mexico was sitting here, not knowing
About ready to kill myself.
if he was going to be homeless within 2 days or not. And that's this move, which as chaotic as it was, because it was just, I mean, chaos as much as it can be controlled.
Yeah.
But that's all it was chaos. You have to take a step back, as me and Eric and Skinman be like, take a step back and realize the only reason that this It has to be, because we had no idea that we were even going to be moving until the day that we're moving. And then it's not, okay, yes, the lease, you guys can lease it for a couple months till the paperwork comes through. And, oh, by the way, you got a week to get out of it. No, you have one day to get out of your place now. So you don't know if you're going to be able to leave, so you have to leave your shit there. Then you have one day to get everything out.
We didn't even know. We didn't even have we had a kind of a backup plan of where we would go if we couldn't get into the farm.
God forbid that
storage unit?
Yes. I mean, we've been in a van because we have to go to work. We have to go to school.
So it was.
I mean, we have to stay in town.
A last minute saying, hey guys, we are going to move tomorrow. So Skinman and I met up at the farm here in Wichita and loaded up some of Mexico's stuff that was left here from,
including an 8 billion pound rock that Conrad moved
Hernia
himself.
Boys loaded that one up.
Well, right. We got the big rock in there and all the stuff. And we zip on down to...
He's gotten strong from pulling screws.
That's true.
They send the 2 guys that have hernia surgery.
Yeah.
Here, go ahead and move this 1 ton rock.
Go move the fucking 10 Commandments real quick.
And I have
started off as 15
I've
commandments,
helped
but
Mexico,
down to only 10.
But really kind of half move, because I helped him move out of a storage locker down to where we moved from, down to Guthrie.
Right.
And that was pulling one of the Jeeps, and he got the other one the next time. And then also the stuff, but we didn't have the stuff from the farm. We didn't have a lot of the stuff that was already moved to the house in Guthrie then.
Right.
So now it's everything. 2 Jeeps and everything.
Everything.
So when we get there, Eric's loaded to the hilt.
Yep.
You're loaded to the hilt.
Yep.
I brought a load.
Yep.
Skinman starts this adventure when I pull into the farm and I'm loading up all of the cabinet, like what is it?
And you guys are
chest
excited
of
to have
drawers,
his truck and
stuff
extra.
like that. Loaded it all. And Skinman pulls in his brand new truck with the topper on to keep his dick dry, keep everything dry. And I was like, all right, bud, we'll take these fishing poles, we'll throw them back in your truck. And he's like, I don't know if there's enough room. And I was like, what do you? And I go over there, and inside the back of fucking Skinman's truck
is his whole life.
2 dog
He
crates.
brought the
He brought
dogs.
coolers, all kinds of shit. It's like, we're helping him. The whole reason you're bringing the truck
Beer,
is
sleeping
to
bags,
fucking
a
move.
cot,
You
dog
can't
crate.
fill up your camping gear.
Everything. His whole
Everything.
life. He's moving. He's also moving. You didn't know that.
Come down to visit.
He's like, hold on, man. Don't worry about it. I can break down these dog crates. It's like, what? Okay.
I'm living here now.
That's fine. So we break them down and we put in like one picture. Thanks. There we go. There's plenty of room in there. That picture ought to ride. All right.
Move that over. Okay.
And so then we had our 2-hour drive down to Guthrie to start loading up. And when I get there, so everybody's full and Skinman's hooked up on one of the Jeeps and we walk around the house throwing whatever we can get on this first run. But then we got to drag the Jeep down at 40 mile an hour. So it ends up making this 40-minute, an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, then unload everything. And now it's, getting to be 6, 7, I think around 7 o'clock.
Luxury.
And which we're both kind of making I don't know. We know we got to go back and get another load.
Yeah.
But we don't know if we can get it all.
Right.
That's the big question. And what we left, it's like, I don't know. I know we're throwing some of this
shit
out,
right.
But I don't know. So we go to this chicken place where Skinman and I ate more chicken.
They put crack in their chicken.
It was crazy.
It's
So
good
we ate
stuff.
more chicken than I've ever eaten in my life. And I may never eat fried chicken again. That was how much we ate, but it was great. We head back.
I had more on Monday.
It ends up being like 9. Meanwhile, I had brought Ro with me. So my daughter's there.
Yeah.
And I've kept her off because it is strategic parenting on my part in this situation. It's off the phone, off everything so far. She's just had to wander around bored as shit and watch people move and cuss about everything.
Yeah, be grumpy.
So
why'd you bring her?
When we get, just to prove a point.
Okay.
When we get
point proven.
We get back to Mexico's at 9-ish, to load up again.
Second trip.
That's when Ivy can come over. Now, remember, Ivy gets off work at 5:30.
And he's hammered.
So there's been 4.5 hours of Ivy post-work
Ivy.
Right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So the funniest thing
He
is,
wasn't that bad. He was
we
pretty
gotta get
good, really.
these couches out of Shannon's house that we're going to throw away. We're just going to throw them in Ivy's garage, which we're just going to treat Ivy's house like a garbage can.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Well, it takes a village.
So Ivy was kind enough to store these because he's going to throw them on the curb when trash day comes. And so I walk out of the house at 9:40. And Skinman and Ivy have stacked these sofas in the back of Ivy's truck, which Granted, he lives across the street.
Just across the
But they've stacked them skyscraper high.
Oh, yeah, why wouldn't you? That's the way you do
They
it.
Jenga those fuckers.
And it's fine, except for Ivy's got to make it across the street.
Yeah.
I don't care about the couches falling down.
No.
I care more that there's going to be a patrol officer because there's people that are ransacking this house at 10 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden there's this 1970s Chevy with 18 couches on the fucking back of it, and that's how he's going to get popped. Luckily, they drove on over there and kicked him out, and apparently Ivy threw him on the curb, and some neighbors grabbed him. I don't know if you saw that.
Nope.
He posted a video of people going through all that shit that we put
5
on the
seconds
curb.
later, it was just
Really?
They all took it. I mean, we should have just put it all out there anyways.
Yes, that's what you
Did
do.
not see
Apparently
that.
in Oklahoma, we'll recover this. This will be fine.
Yeah.
This will be fine. So
Just take out the staples. It'll be
You
fine.
know what this couch needs? More screws.
my strategic parenting came because once it's late like that, now you get the phone. So for fucking 3 hours, my daughter will sit in the corner. She's not going to say a word.
Dude, my wife, that's all she could talk about with the whole move is how great everything was. And how about that Rowan? She just kept to herself. And
That's the crack of the phone, though.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
that's
She didn't look up. She would look up every now and then, nod, and then right back to her phone. Didn't say anything. Didn't call for dad. Didn't ask for his drinks. Didn't go to the bathroom. Didn't do nothing.
All
It was
doctors
awesome.
like
I don't think
quiet
she ate or
children.
went to the
Well, she
bathroom
shit
the whole
herself
time,
a
but
couple times, but
It's great.
That kid can come
she
back
didn't bug you.
anytime.
That's the
That
point.
kid was quiet.
Yes.
yeah, she was great. I know I almost got kicked out of the Y the other day.
Did you go
What
nude
for
in the
this time?
sauna again?
No, but because here's the thing.
Pooping in the sauna.
There's a kids zone where you can drop these little fuckers off, right?
Yeah,
Not in a
It's a
sauna.
great place to meet kids.
Yes, it is.
Well, yes.
So
You guys should rename this.
this is an awesome place. But you get there, I guess
Kid
for some
hookups?
reason it was closed on one day, which I thought no big deal. It's been closed before. All I do is walk upstairs and give the phone and sit them on. They got these sofas where for the people that don't work out and that just go to, I guess, sit at the YMCA.
Yeah, that came from my house.
And watch. Yeah, I got these sofas, and I'll walk up there and I'll sit whichever kid I have with me on this sofa and give them the phone, and I'll be right there and within eye shot on I'll be on that treadmill. Don't move. You stay here. If you need me, wave, and I'll walk over. Don't move. Okay, this has happened multiple times with both my kids. So I think, okay, kid zone's closed. Guess what, babe? You get to watch the phone. Yes. Oh, she's excited. This is great. So we start walking up
Should
the
have left her in
stairs.
the car.
We start walking up the stairs, and the lady's like, "Hey, sir, you can't take your kid up there. It's got to be 8." I said,
She is.
she's been up here
short
multiple times. It's no big deal. She just sits up. You can't take your kid up there. Okay, hold on a second.
Sir,
I mean, she's been up there. She's going to sit up there and watch the phone. It's not going to be a big problem.
Right.
sir.
Hey, it's a rule. You can't do it. You can't take him up.
Yeah.
I want to be like, bitch,
I said,
First of all, it's ma'am.
can't
Second
there be
of-
a fucking world that we live in? I get why the rule is, because you might have those kids like at the wrestling tournament that go up with mashed potatoes and
Yes.
fucking Slim Jims and
Fling
smash them in
them.
each
Yeah.
other's ears
Yes.
and run around and grab weights and smack people on the back of the heads
Yep.
and hurt themselves and hurt others. I get the liability of it.
Yeah.
But there is a part where you could I guess I'll go up there.
Break
If something
the rules?
happens, it's
You want me to
my
break the
fucking
rules for you, sir?
it's on me
Right.
as the parent.
Right.
So if my kid
They're
did
gonna
have
fire
a
you, not me, sir?
pocket full of Slim Jims and fucking start stabbing women's cornholes with them, then you can come to me and say, your kid is fucking out of line to stab women's cornholes.
Yep.
And I'll say, fuck, kick me out of here, take my membership, charge me the rest of the year. You're right. I'm willing to put all that she'll just sit here and not fucking say a word the whole
Right.
fucking time.
Right.
That's what she's going to do. Why don't you just let that happen? Sir, we can't. We can't. If we break I get that your kid probably is good. If we break the rules for you,
yeah.
then we're going to have to let every kid up. No, you won't. If you let an animal up there,
Right.
then you can just kick them out.
Right.
You don't have to be like, you can make a special rule. So anyways, we left that day. I had half a mind to just leave my daughter in the lobby with the phone and say, now she's your responsibility.
Right.
Ooh, I
Can she
would have.
stay
That'd
down
have been
here?
fucking awesome.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
can stay
she
down
can
here.
stay
All
here.
right, you watch her.
I'll
watch.
be
I'll
right
upstairs.
back. I would have said
Sir,
I'll be
you
right
can't-
back. I'm gonna go put her in the car.
Can I?
I can.
Go
Because
ahead.
she's down here. She's
Yeah.
4. She can't
There
go
is.
upstairs.
Right.
So fuck off.
You got a rule. My rule is she stays here, I guess. Because
What if my kid's autistic or some shit? Not that she might be, but what if she's got a card?
What? She's not. Here's the deal. All you need to do, this is an easy fix.
Get her a service
Like she's
dog.
got an autistic training card.
$15 harness. Put it on her, and then now she's your service kid.
I mean, there are kids
She's
like
my
that, right?
she's
There's
my
kids that
emotional
you can't
stress
take to the
kid.
kid zone because they're gonna fucking.
But you can't take them to those places.
Well,
then.
just put
unless-
a leash and a collar on her, and now she's your your support kid, and then you just walk with a limp and you're fine.
The problem is I got home and I told my wife, I was like, it's kind of bullshit. I was going to bring Rowan up and she's going to sit by the maggot. She's like, well, that's the rule. It's like, fuck you. I mean, I hope you go work there and fucking be a bitch to people.
That's the rule.
Can't we be on the same page for one thing? Like, that's
Rules.
bullshit. It's a bullshit rule because our kid's good. I get that it's a rule. I mean, it's a rule that kids can't drive till they're 16.
Yeah.
But, you get drunk enough.
You know what
12-year-olds
also
drive
is
you
a
home.
rule?
It's
Legally.
a smarter move.
You know what also is a rule, Conrad? One screw every 4 inches. Code. Okay?
So anyways.
Subfloor. You leave it on subfloor? Glue it, then screw it. That's a little rhyme I came up
Ivy
with.
gets everything loaded up, and then we get the rest of the trucks loaded up, and we realize at some point after we've stuffed everything to the brim again that there's no way this is it, and there's still more stuff. That
Coffee
has
table.
To be. Coffee table. Not much, but more stuff.
Yeah.
And then also, Ivy has to drive out.
Come on, bud. You can do it.
So Ivy's
I'm
like,
behind you, literally.
let me sober up, and he grabs a beer and drinks it.
Why didn't you have Rowan drive?
It might have been a better choice.
Way better.
The
Yeah.
kid?
Well, yeah.
So Ivy gets into the convoy, which we said we'll pinch you in, bud.
Yeah.
All you got to
We'll go slow.
Not slam into the back of Conrad, who doesn't have brake lights,
Easy.
and your
Your brake
meanwhile,
lights
stay
don't
on the
work,
road.
and try to stay somewhat sober and stay in this line. And he did great.
I thought he did fine.
He did great.
So I'm trying not to shit my pants because I'm towing a Jeep that is worth way more than my truck.
That's fine.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Everything's stacked up in the back. I can't see it. It's like, I guess there's a Jeep behind us. I don't know.
We would have
I
blinked our
can't
lights.
see it.
I would have marked the map where it went off the road, and we would have just kept going.
No, we were following you.
I was looking at the mirror.
His Jeep sense would have kicked in if you
I would
lost
have.
it.
Plus, you have that sticker that says, if you're reading this, flip me over.
Flip me over.
So I would have known what to
Exactly.
do.
It's a Jeep
Thank
thing.
Yeah,
It is
it
a Jeep
It is a
thing.
Jeep thing.
And-
Leave it here. Oh, we'll be
If
back
found
later.
off the trailer, call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if found,
so-
fix it. Then
Well,
call.
so to recap, your caravan was Mexico leading.
Yep.
Intoxicated Ivy.
no, Skinman went
Skinman.
next.
Skinman
Then me.
pulling a Jeep with no trailer lights.
Yes.
Right.
No,
So where's
not at all.
where's
yeah.
Ivy so far?
Then me.
Then no brake light Conrad.
Yeah. Then drunk
and
Ivy.
then inebriated Ivy.
And then behind him, Big Brother Sean.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay,
then that's
so you did have a follower.
Well,
Yeah, there
Ivy
you go.
had a taillight out too.
That's fine. Sean was in the back.
Yeah.
And we did go by 3 or 4 cops. Not a thing. I ain't stopping that convoy. It's like live snakes.
It was.
I ain't
man.
stopping that fucking
There was
thing.
no way somebody
is-
was stopping
Get the
this
fuck outta
train.
here.
I ain't
Now,
stopping
following
something like
us to
that
see
in
where we
Oklahoma.
stole this from and are moving it at
Yes.
midnight, I thought that could happen, but
Yes.
they left us alone.
Not in Oklahoma.
We get
Well,
down to
They
the
saw
farm
all this
again,
Stuff.
and
It's like,
somehow
yeah,
it gets
they're not
colder.
stealing
I don't know
that.
how the weather works
They're
anymore.
moving.
Where they dumping it?
where
but
the
we're
sun
down-
goes down and it gets colder.
Well, not just that, but we're going further south. You'd think it'd be warmer, but
Yeah.
it was
It's not.
frigid. It was
Fucking cold.
icicles now.
Yeah.
So we're moving everything in, and we get everything unloaded. And
It's 26
at this point,
degrees.
there's a decision to be made because Ivy can't drive
Nope.
back. We've all made that decision.
Well,
Because
not
he's drank 4 more beers since you're there.
Well,
Yes.
and the 2 in the truck.
yes.
Well, on the way there to help calm his
Yes.
nerves and
Right.
sober up a
Right.
little bit. Yeah,
And
I
so-
get it.
And Rowan, it's now 1 or something in the morning. I should probably put her to bed.
Yeah.
At some point.
Good,
She's got the
good
phone
call.
still, right?
So, and all they're going back to get is a truckload, and the cars are full. But I mean, they can get it with the trucks that they're going
That's it.
back with. So we make the decision where, all right, I'll stay here with Ivy and Rowan go to bed, and I'll stay here with Ivy, and hopefully we'll go to bed
Together.
A case of Modelo later.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
And you didn't. I wish you had the
I
little
think I had
recorder.
2. I mean, I sat there and had 2
Yeah,
Modelos, which
okay.
was great after a long day.
Yeah.
Well, Ivy had 2 mini.
They were cold because they were on the porch. It
Yeah,
was
they were
freezing
ice
outside.
cold. And Ivy, it's fine. Talked about the show for a little bit. Then it turns into what happens when you drink 100 beers and you
Yeah.
start talking about everything else. And so, which is fine. I mean,
Who can shoot theirs higher?
Yeah.
Is that the game?
And
Can you
2
still get
hours
hard?
later,
So he, at some point I was like, but I'm going to go lay down. I mean, what time is it? It's 5. I think I'm going to go lay down. I have to get up and drive back or
Come
something.
on, stay up for one more Bud Ice.
So I go lay down, and about 10 minutes later, the convoy gets back, and the convoy starts unloading the last, and they don't even need to unload all of it. Just Mexico needs to find a
Yep.
bed,
That's it.
and then got it in there, and he
that's
crashes
when
out.
I cracked my first beer.
Yep.
So I get up to go pee. Ivy's still up, and I don't know. It's like, how long have we been? He's like, it's been 10 minutes, man. Did you have a good 10-minute sleep? I was like, I'm just going to go pee. Ivy starts drinking his beer. All right, man. I'm going to drink with Skinman. This is all fine, because I assumed that when I woke up at 7:30, there'd be a drunk Ivy passed out in the middle of the floor or outside passed out.
Or on the roof.
He's gone.
So he left. After everybody drank themselves or fell asleep from fucking exhaustion, Ivy looked around and said, all right, sun's out. That means I'm sober. Yeah.
Good time to go home.
Let me go weave my way through 45 miles of
Not understanding
back
that
roads.
you can just you can't just drink through the night, not sleep at all.
Well, it's Saturday. So, I mean, there's not
Since
going to be
when's
much
that
traffic.
case? I mean, come on.
And I know that he didn't make it home. I know that didn't happen. I mean,
He made it home today.
Son, how many beers you drank today? Well, technically, only one.
Yeah.
Since my day starts at 7.
Yep.
I done clocked in.
And that's this one right here.
When I texted, I was like, hey, bud, thanks for helping move and stuff like that. I hope you made it home okay. But it's a whole story. I ain't going to talk about it.
He was saving it for the show.
He saved it for the show. He took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, which is real easy out there in the sticks. And I don't know where he ended up. I don't know where he ended up before he realized that I went the wrong way.
I'm out of gas.
And so he ended up making it home like 4 hours later to Guthrie, which is not that far, especially in a...
Yeah. Well, he also did have his phone.
I was going to say, that would be the thing. You know,
it died the moment we got to...
Right.
And he's like...
And he didn't have a chart. No. I mean,
you could maybe find
all mines
if you
are
dug
packed.
through.
Maybe go through a couple boxes. You can...
I'll swing by this bar and see if I can charge my phone while I get a quick beer.
True.
You know what? That bar across the street looks like it charges better. I'll go over there.
You guys got a buffet?
You guys open
Sweet,
yet?
Crazy.
Breakfast and beers. I like it.
When I had to I took off down the road and I put the truck in reverse and backed up wait a minute, something's missing here. There's an old 1930s white truck that should be here.
Nope.
Went
Not
back
that-
inside. There's no way. Oh my God, that guy's
fine.
dead. That
It's
guy's
fine.
killed somebody. All right,
And then the whole way driving home, you're
looking
looking
for
it on the side.
something outside of the road.
I know.
But it was an experience. That's what I told my daughter. This is an adventure. You gotta
I'm
look
just
at it as
glad
an
you
adventure.
guys actually got to see it for a second. We did take a pause. We walked up the hill. We got to see a little bit of the 40s out there, which is nice.
We did find a cow head.
Cow
with
head, cow skull.
One horn.
Yeah.
Now that I
What's a
know
bullhead?
a little bit better way to get there from here, it's not as intimidating. So I was telling Eric on the way out, especially because we're doing 45.
Yes.
And we're going we don't have to go that way that we went normally.
Right.
And I was telling Eric, man, I don't know if I could do this. If this was the way you have to go that slow. But when I told him when I'd seen him at
No, that's
Super
the
Bowl and
fast way.
he was judging my house, so I was like, hey man, guess what?
My house is shit, but you saw what Shannon's living in.
I tried that. He's like, no, don't. He's got hardwood floors under there.
True. I do have hardwood floors with lots of screws.
So I said I drove back because you got to remember when he left us, he went back again to the chicken shack.
Yeah.
So he still didn't take the quick way. I
Right.
said there is a quicker way to get out there. And
Well, he went that way, and that puts you in Oklahoma City. So
Which
you have a total 2-hour drive from Oklahoma City,
Right.
or over. So,
but I think it took me from Mordor 3 hours and 10 minutes, which isn't bad considering that Mordor's an hour from here. So, anyways, I'm glad you're in. I hope I look like everybody's happy.
Everybody's
we've seen the
happy.
pictures. Skinman sent a video of him with witch hands or something, witch stick hands that was fucking with you.
doing some wieners.
Doing some wieners,
out
which is
there. It was
good.
awesome, and had a little bonfire.
Those are my helping
Caught
hands.
some fish, which was nice. 70-degree
That's
day
awesome.
in middle of February. So walked down to the pond. And,
No three-eyed fish or anything in there?
no, it's a weird Oklahoma pond. Most Oklahoma ponds are as red as Conrad's shirt, but this one is nice and clear. It's
Nice
spring-fed
and clear and brown dirt.
and brown dirt.
Yeah.
We poop in it.
Good brown dirt.
That good brown dirt.
Also, the only thing I want to bring up about that, one, obviously, thank you so much for moving. Two,
You're welcome.
thank you, Steve, for having your kid in February, because all people
Yes.
that are the
Awesome.
best
You're welcome.
is born in February. And I've got this weird thing at the pond. We was walking around the pond. It was fishing.
Yeah.
Right? I got to have Andy out to take a look at this thing. And I say Andy, and you're thinking, what? Why
Yeah.
Andy?
Welding job?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a silo.
It is a,
Model T.
you know how during the
Depression.
during the Depression, people weld stuff. They
Yeah.
weld stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the first submarine that the North had in the war,
Old
Like a
Ironsides?
Civil War,
in
yeah.
the old Civil War, the Ironsides.
Well, back when
There is an Ironside boat sunk in my pond.
But there's a kid.
Are
in
you
that boat.
serious?
That's a Jason
easy.
situation.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean,
that'd be awesome.
it's rounded like a
It's
kind
a
of like
torpedo.
a bigger canoe, kind of. But it's just the point.
it's just
the
a
point.
shitter that dropped out
And
of space.
it's rolled over. I mean, it's
How wide is it?
it's pretty wide.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
wider than a canoe.
Do you have any
pretty
pictures?
How wide's a
No,
canoe?
It's a diving bell.
it could be.
You go under there, you get some air, and then you dive even deeper.
It could
God
be.
damn it,
It's
Cookie.
welded. It's welded in the middle with a big old thick weld, and it's
a feeder.
it's a fucking 1/2-inch steel plate. I don't know, in the shape of a boat.
Aliens.
I don't know what it is. And by the way, also, I'm going to throw this
plug
out
for
there.
the
I did
spring.
talk to the original owner, the one I bought it from. On that hill, I guess if you dig around, not only do you find cow skulls,
Yeah.
you might find some Indian treasures. Because they said when they were kids, they used to find beads and feathers and stuff.
Oh,
which
there's.
I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear.
You
that.
have a whole burial ground going
I
on
didn't
back
want to.
there.
I know. I didn't want to hear that.
You're
Yeah.
You're gonna dig up a
Indian
skull.
cemetery.
So come on out.
Stephen King's Indian
Turquoise
cemetery.
jewelry and poker bracelets
Yeah,
all over the
that's
place.
all over there. So come on out to the Haunted Farms.
Welcome to Applehead Farms.
Haunted Storage. Ghost Storage.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be really careful. Because there's something you're not thinking of.
Okay.
There's patterns in your house, like and around your property,
Yeah.
that if you walk them, shit will happen with the weather. And you fucking already did it.
did.
You
It
did
snowed.
something. It snowed. It doesn't snow down there.
I
Did you
know.
walk around your house 3 times?
Yeah, I did.
That's
Backwards.
it. That's a snow fucking dance.
Snow
bud.
day. Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
I'm just saying the firewaters have a new off-season training facility.
That's true. You run up that hill 4 times, and God knows what weather will happen, but you'll be in shape.
This faucet's leaking. Oh, go out there and hit that tree 3 times.
Knock on that tree.
Respectfully. There you go.
There
You're
it goes.
blow on this dreamcatcher.
You
I
better
did like-
get it. You better get the fucking world's largest dream catcher.
Multiple.
I looked in the back room, and there's a dream catcher on the window. I
That's
left
not
it.
enough.
I didn't,
Well, yes.
I didn't
Oh,
touch
you
it.
don't
start.
Yeah, you don't move something like that.
No, I
No, don't do that.
I just
Build
put up
around
stuff
it.
around it. I just
We can make one
Here's
out
the
of
weird-
barbed
here's the
wire
weird
just
thing-
to make sure.
the weirdest thing that I had about the whole move is the day after Eric called, he was out in, I think, Topeka. And he says, hey,
Oh, he's buying clothes for the Super Bowl party.
one question. I'm like, what's up? He's like, what's with all those bricks in the back? In that back room. I'm like, well, I ain't touching it. If someone's buried there,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I ain't
Never.
touching that shit.
Yeah,
It's
don't
not
move
attached
that.
to the
The
A
wall.
room
headstone.
in the house?
Yeah. Yes. It was
It's about 4 foot tall by
Weird.
3 foot wide, just a single stack of bricks, not attached to anything but the floor.
Oh, well, that was a sitting post.
I don't know.
You got to be careful with stuff. You
Modern
do.
art.
No, we
I
put
mean,
the-
luckily I brought a whole roll of caution tape. I just put some caution tape
I think it'd be hilarious and not
Put
probably
like a sheet
not.
over it.
But if we fucking the size of this room build a dream catcher
Oh.
and we
Yeah.
hang, I don't know if we can hang on a tree. We're gonna get a post. Can you post it?
Between multiple trees. We'll string it up.
Yeah.
If we did that, if we
Yeah,
lynched
whoa,
this dream
whoa,
catcher,
Easy.
Okay.
that's the
Easy.
proper word of lynching. Sorry,
Lynch
John
the-
lynching. If you
No,
John
I don't-
Lynch
Yeah.
this
I don't
dream
know.
catcher, that's what you're lynching it up. No,
It's winch.
Meanwhile,
John Winch. If you John Winch this dream catcher, dude, we can put a fucking sign up
yeah.
down there by the casino or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
World's largest dream
Oh, yeah?
catcher. Have
You
some
got people
come
driving
out
by
there.
all
They
the
would
time.
throwing
come out
fucking
there.
quarters at it or some
Yes.
shit.
And in Halloween, we can make huge spiders and put them in there.
Be careful.
It'd be,
They'll
well,
already-
They'll be there. Don't
yeah,
worry.
there'd be full hawks in that thing, man.
Speaking of
Honey,
casinos,
got another hawk today.
we had a 45-minute, which Shannon said when we left to go get the chicken. He's like, yeah, it's just 6 miles down the road.
well, 6 miles
Cut-
from, yeah.
Cut
From a
to
certain
45
road.
minutes later.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, 6 Oklahoma miles.
I don't know if you
It's
guys
6
noticed
miles
this.
per mile in Oklahoma.
The whole
six
way I
sections.
was looking for gas stations, grocery stores. We went through like 8 different towns.
Yes.
Nothing.
I saw no businesses whatsoever. I saw no grocery stores. I saw one gas station,
Mhm.
but on this 2-lane highway,
Yep.
out in the middle of nowhere, pasture land, trees,
Yep.
hog farm, broken down trailer,
Cows.
casino.
Hey!
And it was full.
10 more minutes, casino.
There's no Walmart?
No, I
That's what
saw
I'm saying.
3 casinos, 1 gas station. That's it.
Yeah.
And a
And that-
I
cracker
figured they'd
barrel.
have a casino Walmart.
That gas station's closed. It's a museum. But, I mean,
That used to be the world's
Yeah.
largest dream.
Well, it's a museum, but there's an ATM inside for the casino.
That still works.
Yeah, it works.
Draws a lot of people in.
Well, here's the deal. I had to have some reason for my brother-in-law to come visit me.
That's not a bad idea, too. We put an ATM in Sparks.
Hi, I'm on the way.
Yes.
Just set one on the corner.
Well, I was also thinking, since it's coming up on March, we do have casinos, so we could have the Vegas show at the farm.
I've thought about that since we left. Is all I've thought about.
You know how many casinos?
Dude, can we
around
just
my
do
farm?
that? That's our Vegas trip. Is a barn raising this year?
Oh God, we got to have Chris out. He would love it. He'd love my hardwood floors.
Oh, fuck you.
I'll shave my mustache.
Everybody
Do this.
loves your hardwood floors. You know how much I thought that was going to happen to me? I had film. I was videoing it. This is going to happen.
Oh, you've been watching too much HGTV there, buddy.
I know. I was fucking chipping Diana in my dreams right there.
Who does a
I'll
subfloor
shiplap
with
it.
high art particle board?
Well, I do have a section. I know that we've missed out on this segment of the show for a while, so I brought it back because it's finally out. I got a section for Andy to read for the segment we call Andy Reads. Not any relation to the coach.
Super Bowl.
But it's
winning
from
coach.
the book, the biography by Jessica Simpson called Open Book. And I got a few small one's a little bit longer, so we'll start with the first one here. One's kind of like a conversation, though.
Oh, okay.
Which we might have to pass around and play parts.
Oh, that'd be good.
Can I play Jessica?
Sure. There's a few people
I read
involved.
equal to her.
But the first one will kind of set
Same
it up
tits.
for you. Let me find your music, Andy.
The chicken in the seat.
Eric was at the wheel, driving us to Tuesday morning Halloween assembly at our daughter Maxwell's school. I sat on the passenger side, absently practicing my "I have it together" face. It was 7:30 in the morning, and I'd already had a drink. I always had a glitter cup in reach at home. That's what I call the shiny tumblers filled with vodka and flavored Perrier. At that time, the flavor was mostly strawberry, but by then, I didn't care what it tasted like. I just needed a drink every morning because I had the shakes. I knew I was falling apart, but I had to look like a good mom who was present for her children, which I am, but I was never going to be the cupcake mom or the arts and crafts helper at school.
Dude, fucking drunk.
Even then,
I'm the vodka mom.
when I knew I was operating at about 15%, I knew I was a good mom.
My robot meter says 15%.
Full.
I'm the best mom.
What was the
best drunk mom?
we were talking over you. Sorry. What was the shiny? Was it the tumbler?
Yeah. She's got a special cup.
I always had a glitter cup in reach at home.
Yeah. Got my glitter cup.
That's what I called my little shiny tumbler.
I had to bring that up.
Conrad, pass
comes
me my
back
glitter
later.
cup.
Andy, why don't you? The next one's a little long. You can read the next one.
Keep reading.
Give me another one.
We got to the house at about 9:30, and Dad had to navigate around the party rental trucks
And his boner.
already lining up. My friend Stephanie, who I've known since 5th grade, is an amazing event planner, and I asked her to put together a Halloween party
Look at
that
Rocket.
would also celebrate our friend Coco's birthday.
Smart.
Coco.
Eric and
my
I had
favorite.
become
She's
famous
awesome.
for our extravagant parties, especially on Halloween. Every year, I posted a photo on my
I'm gonna come in blackface.
socials of the family in costume. And in 2011, I even
People love
announced
it.
my second pregnancy
Oh.
in a Halloween post of me holding my bump in a
I'm not
tight
just
mummy
fat.
costume.
I'm pregnant. Child's
Slutty
play.
nurse.
I put pressure on
was
myself
and
to
I'm
make
big
this
too.
year bigger and better than the last.
A little bit on the next page.
What?
You'll see.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. As soon as my dad got into the house, I got a new glitter
pants
cup
off.
going.
Glitter cup.
There was comfort in the weight of a full tumbler, the slosh of the ice as I took sips, liquid courage to go downstairs to the recording studio. I held it together until he was outside. Then I leaned on the closed door. Slowly, I fell into a sitting position, put down my glitter cup, and slumped down to lie on the stone floor of my entryway. On my back, I looked up at the vaulted ceiling, focused on the chandelier as tears fell.
There's
I
hardwood
lost
under
him,
here.
I thought.
She's
Even though he loved and
she's
accepted
so
me,
upset. She sat
I
on her
experienced the
stone
pain
my
of
boulder,
him not being
vaulted
my manager for the
ceilings
first
in my
time.
chandelier.
How was I ever
And
going
cried.
to be successful without him? And why in the world would I ever be so judgmental of my father when I wasn't true to what I said in my life. Forget what he preached. I was a fraud. I took all the pressures in my head and blamed them on my relationships with other people instead of it being my relationship with myself.
And alcohol.
I felt naked. Not naked, naked. True bear with no one else to blame anymore but me.
Great book
I wasn't
so far.
drunk. Trust me, 2 was not going to do it at that point.
No.
All the feelings
Bottles.
I had been suppressing washed over me in a rush, and I was drowning in them. My world was rotating around me so fast that I didn't have any clue as to how to control it. I tried to talk to God because he had always worked things out together.
Yeah, is Barbara Bush there?
Hold on.
Please hold.
Jessica?
Is that you?
I'm having trouble with my daddy, and my producer left me. God, I want to know that it's going to be okay.
All right, dear. All right. Where are you sitting?
Hold on, let me put down my glitter cup.
Hey, y'all.
I'm in the foyer by the rocks, off the second kitchen where
In your
I keep my
immaculate
alcohol.
home, you're going to find a helmet. If you put that helmet on, there's going to be a key.
Okay.
If you turn the key,
Yeah.
a shotgun blast will blow through the back of your head.
Okay, hold on.
You can find the key buried in your son's bed. All you gotta do is know the password to get in the room.
What's the password?
I'm not doing this to you, Jessica. You are.
What's the password?
That's something you'll have to figure out. Let the games begin.
God?
Yes?
Is this a true story?
Are you drunk?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm at 15%, 15%. Is
For
that
far
good?
too long, you've been taking advantage of those who help you. You've been spitting on their graves as you walk by.
Hold on.
You've been living an immaculate
God,
lifestyle
hold on, I gotta throw
for
up.
all these years.
God.
Now it's time to pay the
I
piper.
gotta throw up!
Jessica,
Okay, God, are you there?
are you drunk?
Yeah, I just threw up a little bit. It's fine. I'm at 1.4%. God, it's falling. I'm
Somebody
following
be
my
Nick
tape.
Lachey. It's me. What's up, guys?
Hey, Nick, get me my alcohol.
For
Give me my
6
glitter
years,
cup.
you've been using a glitter cup.
Pass
You
me
have
my
not.
glitter
You and
cup.
God up. Here you go. Out.
Hey, Nick.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, God?
How are you doing, buddy?
We're still good,
Hey,
right?
good prayer last night.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
You
You like
prayed for
that?
those people that didn't matter to you, but you were helping them out.
Well, yeah. I
That was good
do
stuff.
the thing. Yeah, every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jessica,
Yeah.
you can learn from him.
What's the password?
I cannot tell you that. That's for you to figure out.
It's a glitter cup.
Think about the lyrics of your old songs. Think about what they meant to people. That should tell you the password.
It's nothing sexual, so that's out.
It's extremely sexual.
It is? Is that a clue?
I can't say that.
You know, I was Daisy Duke.
Kazam!
know
I'm
that?
out of here.
God, I was God, come back. I was Daisy Duke. Did you see me?
I'm over here now.
I imagine that
They might
conversation
show. They
kinda
might.
like
He
that.
might show back
That's
up.
nice.
Do you want to talk about our? We lost a fan over the past week.
Oh, yeah, we could talk about that, sure.
We've lost a fan. It's
What
taken a
happened?
while. I thought it would happen sooner,
Yeah.
but it's happened.
Hmm.
You're not going to hear. You're not going to hear any more Razor Boy advice on this show,
No.
or any more Sling Blade cinemas on this
Right.
show.
Okay.
What did you do?
Well,
What did
I
I do?
made the mistake. Apparently, last show we had a big show. It was the first show that we were gonna get the Patreon video right. We did it the week before, but since we had this Patreon page, we wanted to make sure we got it right. So we were gonna do a bonus show.
Yeah, a big bonus show.
Last show.
Yeah.
In addition to the one we'd done. So that was a live show too, and we didn't know if we had it right. I wanted to test it out, but we had a show. We had a regular show that we did.
Yep.
And however 2 hours that it went. It went. And at the end of it, I looked down at my sheet, as I often do, as I will tonight,
Yep.
and I realized, well, there's a whole lot of stuff.
We got another show.
I haven't got to, but
Right.
yeah, we got another show. So I switched. I just called an audible, said, oh, it's no big deal. And if you listen to the Patreon show, you'll hear how we set it up. But, we called an audible. Hey, we're going to start the show, the Patreon show, with Sling Blade Cinema and with Razor Boy's advice.
Right.
But tune in there.
And it was a good one. It was
the best one yet.
Brokeback Mountain. It was a good one.
So apparently, us moving that segment to the bonus show ruffled old Sling Blade's feathers.
Right.
He was upset that his show wasn't available on the
Not
free
everybody
feed,
heard it.
The free side,
the free side. And so instead of being like, to me, there's a couple ways you could have taken this. If I was him and I had been sending in a call for, months now,
right?
Almost a year probably, because I think Vegas is kind of when all that started last year. So he'd been sending in a call every week with this bit that we let him do on the show or want him to be a part of the show. Here's an idea. Do it this way. And then that's something you can do. Okay. Well, I guess at some point something gets crossed in his thinking about how this works, where he's under the impression that because he does this, it's my obligation to play this bit, to do it ever. That it's some sort of contract there. When this is a bit, it can come and go. I could listen to him and say, I don't want to fucking play it, or I don't want to do it at all anyways, or whatever, or we miss it,
or we have
whatever.
other stuff.
Yes, exactly. It just doesn't happen. It's not a guarantee that's going to be on there, but I've made it a point to make sure that I do it because what I told him, if anybody's kind enough to send something in, I'll play it. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. That's great.
And it could be anybody, whoever.
But he got into it and he said, I just think it's, bullshit and all this shit that fucked me over. And then what kind of pissed me off, then he gets on his board with his other people and starts saying, I was supposed to be on there, but they fucked me over and put it on this paywall. When you could just say, hey, dickheads, this is a really fucking good show, and I'm going to support it by listening to my segment on their pay thing. If you want to listen to my old ones, they're all here. Go back and listen to them. I'm on every fucking show.
Right.
But if you want to listen to this new one, you got to sign up and pay. And by the way, it's worth it. And it's a fucking nice thing for them to put something that people pay for that I did on their fucking show. But he didn't take it that way. He took it as a slap in the face or something that I'm trying to hide it. Dickhead, that's where I'm putting the shit that I thought was important. I put it there on the bonus show. That's where I put my fucking ideas for my brewing. Nobody knows what brewing is except Chris and Steve. Right. You want to know what brew contest is? You got to fucking listen to the bonus show. And how much does it cost? $2.99. So
are you out of your mind? Are you out of
off? Fucking suck my dick. I don't have to play anything. I don't have to fucking do anything. I could come in here and not press any fucking button. Yeah. And I could sit in here and just talk at the wall about my floor. I could do that. I don't have to do shit. I don't owe you. This is my show, dickhead.
You could pull Staples.
People that act like it's not can suck my fucking balls. Yeah. Now, if you guys come in here and say, fucking Conrad, I've been wanting to tell you about, I have this thing. I'd probably say, okay, let's fucking do it. But if it missed it, if we just didn't get to it, which has happened, fuck, I'm sorry. Right. It just happens. It's the flow of the thing.
Get us next week.
We were talking about my floors.
And you guys are welcome to go on to another feed and say, talk trash that you didn't get to your segment.
Ferncast.
I do every week.
Casey does it every week with different shows. That's what Monday Morning Papers is, just a bitch about the shit they didn't get to say on my show.
Thank you.
And then he didn't bring up.
Right. Razor Boy can play his stuff on
guys, but Razor Boy,
Papers.
if you're listening, hopefully you are, but I doubt it because here's the biggest problem. But you don't know shit that's going on anyways. You don't know. All you do is listen for your segment. You don't fucking listen to the rest of the show. Had you listened to the rest of the show, you would have known for weeks we've been planning on this switch of not only changing the Patreon thing and charging people, but also changing the name of the show, which you don't even know. Right. If you don't even know the basic part of that, you're not a fan of what we're doing anyways. And if you're not a fan of what we're doing and just want to hear your fucking self, go do your own show!
Yeah, it's easy.
Don't come at me!
Takeaway,
a lot of people do their own show.
That you feel pretty bad about the whole deal.
Yeah, it sucks, Chip, because here's
it does suck.
I told Mexico, this fucker, if he really wanted, that's all he cared about was his own thing, fucking put your shit, send it to me and say, hey, Conrad, can you help me just set this as a podcast? I don't know how to do it, but I want my own show, which is what he wants. I would do it.
Yes.
I would. I might charge him $100 a month, which would be a hell of a lot more expensive than just paying $2.99 to listen to it on the regular show, but whatever.
Right.
It'd be his own show, and then he can promote it, and we'll help him promote it. We've done that for many shows over the years where people want to do something. Okay, we'll help you out. I'll tell you how to do it. I'll try to set you up. I get it that most people can figure it out, but I don't know if he can because that's not where he's older.
No, I mean, but it's like I told you. It's that, forget the pun. It's that blade. It's that blade that we have to walk. And here's the deal. He was kind of on and off, and I saw early on, like a temper, like, don't you guys know who I am?
This isn't the first time that it's got close.
I mean, yeah.
To
I mean,
us just saying "fuck off," don't fucking talk.
But the thing is, it's almost like I'm not going to walk on eggshells like I'm talking to royalty. I'm doing a show that I love, that I have very, very big passion on. You want to be part of it. You want to be a fan. Double plus, good, man. I don't care who you are. That's great.
Right.
That's awesome. It's up to you as Conrad. I'm pointing to you, Conrad. If you want this part of your show, if you want to play it or not. I'm not. I'm good. I'll enjoy it. It's supposed to be funny. It was set up great. And if you want to take the time out of your day to do something for the show to support it, great. If you like the show, great. And you want to be a part of it, great. You know, we've never shooed anybody away from the show.
But
we
if
never
that
have.
is the case,
But if this case is, if Andy fast forwards through the stuff just to hear his voice and comes in here and says, I think we need to do more stuff with Andy, that's
More
great.
Andy.
Pitch it.
I
Pitch
said
it.
that, to be fair
Pitch
to
it.
begin with, I said
Pitch it.
more Andy. From day one,
But here's
I
the
joined
deal.
the show, I said more Andy.
While you're doing that, if you're not listening to the rest of the stuff that we work hard on, you know what I mean? That we try to bring the funny, fuck off. Do your own show. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? But everybody's here because we want to have a good time. And it's my favorite part of the week. It is. I get to come. That's why I drive. And I think that's why we're all here. It's my favorite part of the week. So if you're going to take that away from it and then make it like it, that we owe you or we have to, fuck off. I mean, you know what I mean? Who the fuck are you? Who he?
Who
you know
that?
what I mean? Who he?
Who this?
What's up,
Who
dude?
this?
What's up?
How you doing?
What's going on?
Pretty good, man.
But I mean, that said,
the problem that we've ran into, and we like the blade you were talking about, is since we started this, we've made it no secret where our inspiration or whatever the style of show we do, people that know why we do this, because we were fanboys, huge fan listeners, loyal listeners of that style of radio with Don and Mike, particularly. That was it. That's our guys that we would do. So that's not Eric's guy. That's not necessarily Casey's guy.
Right.
Andy don't know who the fuck Don and Mike is.
Sure.
But then Eric and them, Chip doesn't fucking know. I mean, he knows of them.
Zach went there.
Zach,
He met him.
No.
Yeah.
So Zach sees the similarities in what we do.
Right.
And that's why he caught on to it. Eric just hates his family and likes us.
Yeah.
So that's why he caught on to it.
Loves wood floors.
Andy, I don't know what he likes about us.
He likes welding. And you're wig.
Chip likes the show, likes to sit around and tell this kind of shit. Casey also wants to sit around and do this kind of show.
Right.
Maybe it's an inspiration for Don and Mike, maybe not. I don't know. Ours was that. And so when I know we're in this group with all these people that we've met over the years, when I say this group, there's a collective where we'll know that name. We've heard it on Don's show. We've heard it on Big O and Duke. We've heard on all these different shows. We've heard these characters that he's friends with or that are associated through our show because either through him or through Don and Mike. We know what pool these people are jumping out of, and they're jumping out of the Don and Mike. And anytime somebody jumps out of the Don and Mike pool onto our fucking deck, we're happy because we say that's somebody that fucking gets what we're doing.
You get it.
And if you listen, you'll get it.
Right.
And those people that have stuck with us, those Aaron's in Atlanta and our Chris in PA and our Steve, all these guys, look at their Twitter bios. Look at where they come from. They're all huge fans of Don and Mike. And nothing means more to me to know that I can put on a show that they used to listen to Don and Mike and that they will listen to my show and say, I get it.
If we can hold a candle to what it was, then we're doing something right.
That's all I've ever wanted to do.
It's
just to be in the, you know what? It's a lot like Don and Mike. If somebody says that about it, maybe Don and Mike might say this fucking nothing.
Blows. It's nothing like we do.
It's way
Yeah,
better.
It's great.
Oh, right. Maybe they would. Probably would. That would be Don. But I'll tell you what Don wouldn't do. He wouldn't take your shit, come up with a bit for you, then figure out a way to get your bit played because you fucking send it by voicemail, which might take him 30 minutes every fucking week to dick with. And then play it every fucking week and build it up as if it's something, and then have you talk fucking trash on him. That
and
he
then
didn't do
not
it.
say anything. And then just kind of like,
fuck off.
Yeah.
He would say, fuck you.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have done it as long as I did it. So fuck off.
Right.
I'm no
he
Don.
did. He kicked him off to the curb.
Everybody.
He might have never done it.
So I hate when we have to tell these people that come from that pool that we want to fish in so bad to go fucking pound sand and lick their own asshole. But at some point we got to do it.
Right.
So go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. You can go fucking lay in a ditch with Ivy if he's in a ditch and
he's out of it now.
It could be.
and talk about
We'll
the
keep
good
back
old
in it.
days
Yeah.
when you used to be part of the show.
Yeah.
Ivy's still part of the show. That's
Amen.
a bad example.
No. He feels that it was snowing.
Anyways,
And he's still
we
drunk.
might have lost a guy. And if we hadn't before and he listens, we probably lost one now. But
Well,
either way.
No, but that response is that's very Don-esque. Burn,
Yeah, if he
turn,
likes
and then just go
Don-
on with the show.
Yeah.
We've done it for fucking 8 million years. I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to cry? We're going to stop? We're going to hit the stop
That's what I
button?
don't get about it, dude.
We're
You
just gonna
don't
keep
think I
going.
have shit?
Yes.
Obviously, I got shit to talk about if I didn't get to your
We
1
were
minute
a
segment.
great show before. We'll be a great show after.
You know what? We'll be better. We've got a 19-foot
Thank
dream
you.
catcher catching hawks and
Yes.
eagles out
Thank
here
you.
in the heart of Oklahoma.
And you have a whole tray full of fucking
And
screws.
I'm screwing every one of them in your brand
That's
new
it.
hardwood floor, you
Good.
fucker.
Bring them on in.
Hey, have we come up with a name for Mexico's ranch?
Oh, we do have to name
Is
it.
it Thunderbird Ranch?
Storage farms.
Maybe
Because everything is out of storage now.
If you Thunderbird farm that.
Thunderbird fucking Dreamcatcher?
Dude, that's it.
If it's Falcon Point at
And
Thunderbird
Andy will
Farms.
weld the brand for you?
It could be Falcon Point.
You gotta have one of those places that have 4 names.
It could be Nighthawk Farms.
Yeah.
Can we call it Coors Field though? Or
Thunderbird Farms with Falcon Point on the hill.
Like you could
You
do,
walk up to the Falcon Point?
Well, you got a field, so we can name it something Field.
See, you could do
Of Dreams.
Yeah, Field of Dreams down there on Falcon Point at Thunderbird Farm. You got to have like 4 or 5 layers in it to where somebody's like, "Where's it at?"
Well,
it's at Thunderbird Farms.
Thunderbird
I should have just
Farms.
said that.
Yeah, I should have just
Once
said
you
that.
get there, you can kind of find
Yeah.
Falcon
All
Point,
the-
and then you'll make your way
you know,
down to Field
Falcon
of
Point
Dreams.
at
Right.
Thunderbird Farms.
And then you go by Drippy Pond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Great.
past Drippy Pond
Drippy Pond.
by Little Waterfall.
You have to pass by
Some people
storage
call it
barn.
Brown Pond, but it's clear
Careful.
it's weird.
Be careful with it. Locals will call it Brown Pond.
Big
Same
Bear
pond.
shits in the woods might be out there. Say hi to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
if you
look
walk
him in
just
the eye.
past the world's largest dream catcher, you'll see.
We should have started with that.
Yeah.
19-foot dream catcher.
Go there.
Go south.
Yeah.
But on foot.
Don't run.
Yeah, because
Don't
otherwise
look
you
to
get
the
Don't run on
stuck.
Indian grounds.
Never run.
You'll need 2 subway
Oh,
tokens.
running foot will run you.
Yeah.
Don't,
You'll hear somebody running next to you.
and you're done.
There might
Once
be
you
a-
hear them, you're done.
If it's training season, there might be a football guys out there.
Yeah.
No shoes.
Move.
Those are ghosts.
Yeah, they're ghosts.
If you try and drive, you get stuck.
Coach Barry McCockiner will be.
Dude,
Oh, my God.
every night before you go to bed, this might cost money, it may not. I don't know.
Yes.
Depends what happens. If you go out to, because you're going to have some parts where you're going to have it cut down pretty short
Yeah.
out there. Then
Shoot
you'll
a
have your
flare.
tall stuff, right?
Yeah.
You have your overgrowth.
Mhm.
I want you to take a football and throw it out in the overgrowth every night.
All right.
And wait about 10 seconds, see if it comes back.
I will.
See if it flies back at him.
I'll throw a football
you
in
throw
one
it back.
field, and I'll hit a golf ball on the other side.
'Cause I have a feeling at some point you're going to be walking back towards the house and that football is just going to dribble up next to you.
Yeah, it's going to be a tomahawk coming
Or
back
one,
out of that.
one morning there'll be like 45 of them back up there.
Yep,
You
it
guys are
worked.
just giving away all my greatest bits when I'm down there.
That's true. I'm sorry about that, Andy.
Sorry, buddy.
Anyways,
That's where Joe Montana lives.
here's
He's
Andy's
over
greatest bit. Let's finish up this cinema. All right, Andy. This last one's long, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
That's what she said.
This is from Jessica Simpson's new biography,
I thought we were all going to get to tell Dave goodbye. No.
Open Book.
Here, I would like to tell you that I got up early the next day and got my kids to school. I did not. I slept in, afraid to see them and hoping that Eric would tell them I was not feeling well. I
Mommy's
hid
sick.
until they left. Then I
Again.
drank. I felt emotionally hungover and I thought I needed it to recover. I needed to be normal for when my friends came over for our weekly meeting. There's a core 3 who helped me take care of business.
The core.
My publicist and friend, Lauren, Casey.
Casey.
It's spelled really weird.
Coach Casey.
My friend since I first signed with Columbia in 1997, and
her a long
Coco,
time.
The
who is not just my assistant but one of my best friends.
Great sign language.
That day was supposed to be special because I'd flown my hair colorist, Rita Hazen, in from New York. Casey and Coco arrived first.
Hey, Rita's here.
Finding me still in a panicked state as Rita readied her station in my home. Coco was obviously hurt, and I immediately started crying to her. I blubbered with apologies as Rita left the room to get something.
I'm going to get some scissors or something.
I missed putting the candles in the Ziploc bag.
Where's the red?
It's okay, Coco said meekly, but I feel awful. Stephanie walked in. She was
Hey,
there
bitches.
to load out the party she had put so much work into that I had missed.
Just here, get our shit.
She took the tension.
Come to my fucking party.
She took in the tension right away.
Wait,
Casey gave me a sharp, direct, "Why do you think you feel awful?"
Bitch.
Because I wasn't present, I said, like I was guessing at a math problem. And weren't you present? And why weren't you present? She said. I knew that one.
Coco shit on the
Because I
floor.
probably drank too much. Probably, Casey asked. Jess, why do you think you drank too much? Do you think you've been drinking too much a lot of days? Yes, I blurted. I need to stop.
What days?
Something's got to stop.
Where's my tuna fish?
And if it's the alcohol that's doing this and making things worse, then I quit. Jessica, she said, as Rita looked on, this is your rock bottom. This is it. Do you want to change?
This is your
Yes, I said.
Hey, hold on.
Like right now, yes.
Rita said that, the hairdresser she flew in?
From New York.
This is your rock bottom. Sorry, I'm the hairdresser that you just flew in.
Well, that's rock bottom.
This is your rock bottom.
Jess, sweetheart, this is your rock bottom.
I breathed in, breathed out, and looked around.
It is.
At least I can
mansion.
say my rock bottom had pretty pillows.
I never
said,
liked
a
the
soft
third
landing.
kitchen.
Fluffy carpet.
The girls gathered around me in a group hug, and
Rock
from the
bottom
center
hug!
I called out to Eric.
Eric!
Stone
He
floor
came
hug,
in.
really. It's stone. It's
Pass me
real
that
stone.
I'm going to stop
Back.
drinking, I said, just like that.
Oh,
as
hold
if
on
I
a second. Go back. Go back a little bit.
Which part?
I like it when they're in a hug and then they call for Eric.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
Oh, okay.
part. I imagine them hugging when this part happens.
So you're just getting your rocks off.
I imagine
The
them
girls
hugging.
gathered
Yeah.
me up in a group hug. And from the center,
Oh, yeah.
I called out to Eric. He came in. Babe, I'm going to stop drinking, I said, just like that. As if I said, I'm going to the store. Need anything? He looked right at me. Then I will too, he said.
Sure. I don't.
Really?
I don't drink right now.
Yeah,
You mean
we're in
water?
this together. Okay, can you make me one last drink? I asked. Just the last one to say goodbye.
No.
I know. I hear the record scratch too, but I said I'd be honest with you. I had one more glitter cup. And then, as Rita wrapped foils around my
Which
hair,
holds 2.7 liters, by the way.
There's one more, Eric.
Stephanie, Casey, and Coco explained that they had been planning for this moment for more than 6 months. Lauren already had a doctor lined up, one who specialized in getting celebrities in-home treatment for addiction.
Hi, I am Dr. Bombay.
I am Dr. Drew. We're your team of doctors.
Did you have one more cup? Then you ain't healed.
Knock, knock.
Who is it?
Dr. Bombay.
So soon? Let me have one more drink.
Sorry, your friends have set this up for 6 months.
Yeah.
I've been living in the van
I'm
across the
quitting
street.
drinking. Just one more.
Glitter cup, Eric!
Not a good idea.
Fill it up!
I'll wait in the van. Tell me when you're actually
That
done.
van, the one that says live snakes?
That's my doctor van.
Okay. I'll be out there in a second.
One more cup!
Ma'am, didn't you just say one more?
This is my monkey, Coco.
One for the monkey.
One for the monkey, one for the road. 5 snakes.
Dr. Bombay.
Coco speaks in sign language.
I can't wait to keep reading, Andy. I love stop sign language. I love the fact that this book exists.
I do too.
And I think it's a wonderful glimpse into the times that we live in, because if you remember,
Yeah.
when this book was said to be released a couple weeks ago, and I was excited for it, and I
Yeah.
was waiting to get our hands on it, a lot of the narratives that the news outlets were putting out there were, this is a really good book about a woman breaking down about
Struggle.
her alcoholism
Yeah.
and her struggles with
Yeah.
addiction and all this. I love getting the actual take from her words, because it's fine. It puts a good picture in my head about, when you're throwing a $400,000 party
Yeah.
and you don't even get to
Stressful.
be there, you know what I mean? Because you've had a couple drinks
Right.
and you feel bad about it, and you get up and you realize, I fucked up. I missed the party. I wasn't around. I couldn't do it because of alcohol.
Yeah,
and
I
you
couldn't
have
even dress my kid.
you got 7 or 8 friends in your posse,
Yeah.
in your covey of friends that
You dress them.
that are there
Yeah.
when it happens. So when you say, I think I drink too much, they're like, yes, you do,
You
bitch.
do. Duh.
Yeah, you're drunk now. You're
Right.
6 a.m. and you got your hairstylist here.
Yep.
That's your rock bottom. I get the struggle.
Yeah.
I mean,
I made a dress out of live
I don't know how much
chickens.
square footage she has.
Probably. I mean, which kitchen?
Which house?
The third.
I mean,
yeah,
a few of them probably got
Probably 10 by 10,
10,000.
yeah.
10,000 square foot house. Can we? Is there a opportunity for us to set up a program with the Jessica Simpsons of the world, with the whoever celebrity du jour? Doesn't really matter.
Sure.
But we set up a Trading Places program where fuck this celebrity rehab, fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
No, we got homeless
There's
issue.
a place just opened up next door to Ivy's.
It's a government funded program called Rock Bottom.
Yeah.
And what we do
Who's
is
your sponsor?
when celebrities decide
The Rock.
when celebrities decide that
Thank
it's
you.
time to make a change, like this woman swore to make a
Chris
change.
Rock.
Gotta
And
make that change.
Make a change.
Thank you.
We had that's their hold music at Rock Bottom.
Yes. Make that change.
Here's Chip. You sing it. I'll do this. I think I have the.
You ready?
Always.
You'll know when I'm ready.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
I might just build one. I do have some acreage.
And to change his ways.
Okay, you be Jessica.
All right.
Chip, you be the hold music when
I'm
we
ready.
answer.
You got it.
Eric, you be Eric.
Deep.
You be Coco.
The monkey?
Rock Bottom. Our loss, your gain.
Nah. Hey, is this Rock Bottom?
That's what I said.
Hi, this
Who am I talking to?
is Jessica Simpson. You might have.
Speak up.
Is this Jessica Simpson?
I'm going to throw you on hold for a second.
Okay.
Look you up.
This is Jessica Simpson.
Click.
As I turn up the collar, my favorite winter coat, gonna make a change. Cause I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
Jessica,
No.
are you there?
I'm here.
Sorry. I hope you enjoyed the hold music.
Why
Why are you calling, ma'am? Are you wanting to go rock bottom?
Jessica,
I'm
focus,
sorry.
focus. Talk to her.
Yeah,
Are you wanting to go rock bottom?
I'm 1.5%. I'm 1.5%.
Eric, get her on track. Talk.
I've got my glitter. His my husband. He might talk.
Maybe
his
I
name's
should
Eric.
talk.
Yeah, talk to Eric.
I guess your name. This is Rock Bottom.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
What we do is we take celebrities, much like your wife, and we take them out to San Francisco or L.A., your choice, and we drop them into the middle of the homeless cesspool.
Okay.
We'll take the homeless house
replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll take the family that was living in the homeless house back to your place.
We're calling because I have.
okay.
I've got a problem.
And what we do is we leave them out there to feel what rock bottom actually feels like.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I know the Rock.
Complete sense.
Dwayne
Okay.
Johnson.
Is this something that you're thinking about maybe setting up for her?
Without a doubt, I'd love it. I mean, she already smells like a bait shop.
I can tell by the way she's
Dwayne
talking on the
Johnson
phone
is
that
really
there's
nice. I want
definitely
to go
some
see the Rock.
issues.
I want to go see the.
How long
I
has
wanna,
this been going on?
I want to go see the Rock.
You know, I'm not
Bottom.
real sure. By paper, we're married, but honestly, I checked out years ago.
Okay, I gotta ask this.
Joke.
been
That's
bad
his
for a long
joke.
time.
It's
Just
his
for
joke.
safety, do you guys have access to weapons, possibly pocket
I do.
knives?
Swords.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah.
Tell him about the
Tell me
live
your
might
sword
want to-
collection.
Well, it's a tool in a weapon. It's a Swiss Army knife.
Okay. Well, that's a good tool to have. We're going to give it to her if that's okay for the streets.
That's what he calls his sword collection.
Oh, she's got one.
Okay, good.
She's
Tell
got
him
one.
about
She'll
the
need
live
that.
snakes
It's
that we
double
have.
blade.
I do
Honey.
have to warn you, a lot of the times that when we take celebrities out here to rock bottom, they don't
I'm
come
gonna
back.
Suck that snake.
Can we,
Suck your snake.
Perfect.
Encourage?
Guarantee this?
How do we make that happen?
We can guarantee that. Let me throw you on hold for just
I
1
just
second.
Open my mouth.
Click.
Woo! You gotta make that change. Come on. Just lift yourself. Gotta make that change. How? Man in the mirror. Woo!
Hold on a sec. I'm back here, bud. Eric, are you going to be paying cash for this?
Oh, Jessica's got cards.
Is it be credit card or cash? I'm just saying that I have a better
Whatever's best for you.
guarantee for you would be cash.
Yeah, we'll do cash.
Okay, let's throw her on hold for a
I
second.
mean, she could also give you mouth favors.
No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, if you want to make the world a better place, if you want to make that change.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, I don't want to ask your business, but do you guys have Michael Jackson on a retainer? It sounds like he's in the other room.
Oh, that's just the guy we hired to be our live hold music. You guys can actually ask him questions if you want.
Hey,
Throw her on hold.
talkie. Time more music.
All right, hold on a second. Click.
Gotta make that change. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Gotta hold that
Hey, are you
music.
guys wanting to do this next week?
Oh, I'd rather do it this afternoon.
Oh wow, that quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that.
I get to see Dwayne Johnson's butt. Rock bottom.
Jessica, do you
She's
see
got
the chandelier up there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, keep looking at that.
You remember? I actually read her book, and
Yeah,
she's
I'm
a
sorry
perfect
about that.
candidate for this. Yeah, the glitter cup was mentioned 1,000 times.
Yeah, we were going to call them.
Yeah, I read the book, and I read that she actually thought that she hit rock bottom pretty recently when she was surrounded by friends in your guys' mansion.
God, I hate those bitches.
Can you believe that?
Her glitter cup is actually an old McDonald's cup that she was huffing silver paint out of one day.
I got to tell the guys that. Hold on a second. Click.
It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. 'Cause I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Who am I to be blind? Gotta make that change. I said,
click.
I'm asking.
Sorry, I had to go tell the guys about the whole glitter cup being a McDonald's cup. Hey, listen, we got you on the schedule.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be out there. Look for a chopper. We got one real cheap recently. We're going to be down there to grab her.
What was
I'll do
your
you one
name?
better. I won't even look for you. She'll be out front.
Oh, perfect. We're just going to swoop up and then,
And you're taking helicopters, right?
say your goodbye. You are going to see a couple Aborigines
Eric,
kind of running around.
can Coco come? Can Coco come to the
Yeah,
place?
the Coco can. They're both
What a
dead.
Coco-
I mean, literally,
Coco's
whatever
my
you want to
monkey.
die, I would send them.
Coco's my monkey.
That's fine. Oh, man, bring your monkey. That's smart.
I like you.
Be good street food.
You're nice.
Hold on a second. Click.
And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, oh, if you want to make a better place, just make.
I'm sorry about that. I just had to make sure the street monkey was fine. Yeah, she can bring it. So throw them both out on the curb, and I'll send the chopper to
Coco
get them,
is
drop
not a
off the
street
Aborigines,
monkey.
and just take care of that. You're going to find that these people are going to appreciate being with you. It's funny. They're going to come into your mansion, and they're going to take care of stuff.
you have
They're going to
glitter
really
cups?
care about it.
Do you
don't
have
to worry
glitter
about
cups, guy?
And you can kill them. So.
and a lot of times in this program, what's great about Rock Bottom is we take the people that don't appreciate what they have and where they think the bottom is. And what we do is we put them out there in the streets to die. We take street people into your house. It takes them only seconds to realize what they could have if they just had the
Don't
right
let 'em
setup.
touch my
And with you giving them, even if it's a menial job of saying, hey, just, keep the bed made, something that simple, these guys will take that skill. And a lot of them are multimillionaires now on their own. So just,
If you could bring somebody that's got some flooring experience, maybe.
you got hardwoods under there?
I think so. We haven't really dug through it, but
I'll send a
Hold on,
guy.
peel a piece up. Yep, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna throw you on hold as I wrap this up. When he
throw
says
up. I'm
stop,
gonna throw up.
I think he's done. All right, click.
And I could change the world. I could be the sunlight in your universe. You could think my loving would be something good, baby, if I could change the world. Do 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 do. Make that change. Do da da, baby. Make that change. Do da da da.
Hey, great job today, live hold music guy.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. I was thinking about mixing it up a little bit. So,
You did a good job. You did a good job.
Yeah,
Check-
awesome. Was I going to get a check yet? I've been here for 2 months. And
Yeah, please hold.
stuff-
I'm looking for the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it should be on its way, bud.
Sending it by
All
helicopter.
right, cool, man. Thanks. Anyway, I'm just going to stand outside until shift starts again.
All right, sounds good. We got another celebrity on the hook, so we'll be calling you pretty soon.
Chris, I was asking if Chip was at the Longhorn earlier when he was tossing dishes around. And I guess Steve has named my ranch.
What'd he name it?
The Random Dude Ranch.
Perfect.
Oh, my God.
Just beyond Falcon
For Dude
Point.
Ranch, hashtag show reference. Nailed it.
That'll work.
Dude,
So could it be
Okay.
Front Butt Fields?
The Random Dude Ranch.
There we go. Front butt fields at Random Dude Ranch.
Thunderbird Pond.
Next to Thunderbird.
Next
Well,
to
Thunderbird
Falcon
Point. You
Yeah.
would want Thunderbird. Well, okay, Falcon Point, but
Falcon Point's over the hill.
Thunderbird Point's a
Thunderbird
good
Pond.
place you would sit.
That's true. Well,
Yeah,
I think it's
Thunderbird. Yeah.
Thunderbird Rock.
Thunderbird Boat, because I guess I
Thunderbird
do have
Alley?
a fucking-
Thunderboat?
Thunderboat. Are you thunderboating it? Fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Might fish later.
Skinman, did you got any news
Carp
tonight?
ponds.
I do have some if you don't.
I don't.
The carp tub. We're going down to the carp tub.
Let's see here. Got a few stories.
There will be a party, and
I got into that a little bit of that substance abuse, and I
did have an idea I wanted
That's
to pitch.
fun. I'm
if
doing
we had a
pretty
second,
good
could I
where
pitch
I'm
an
at right
idea?
now.
Go for it.
I just had a random thought at work the other day. Sock suspenders. My
Yeah.
socks keep falling down.
Yeah.
They make
We get like a belt.
Oh my! He did text me this, and I thought he had seen somebody. They have them, bud.
Do they?
They're not called.
I know,
are they
but
called
they'll go
socks?
around like
They
your
might
calf.
actually be-
They don't go.
They're like
Garter
calf
sock.
gaiters or something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about a belt.
You're gonna a better design on
Yeah, a belt. You
something
got a
that's
pocket in
existed
there,
for
too?
thousands of years.
Yes.
Why
You
stop
just-
there? Why don't do the suspenders socks all the way up over the shoulder?
I actually
how
drew.
long are your
I drew that
socks?
picture at work, and it was my first original
He's got
prototype.
calf socks.
My original prototype sock suspenders were an over the shoulder.
Now that I'm buying.
I
See?
like those better.
That's great.
They'll never fall.
I'd like to wear them.
My
That's
socks
just
haven't
showing
fallen
it.
down all day.
Shut up, boy.
I had a pair of socks on the other
Got
day that kept
bony
falling
legs.
down, and
Can't seem to keep your socks
You gotta
up.
stop wearing old wool socks while you go for runs, man.
sock suspenders.
That's just-
You take everything off,
But
and it's just
what-
you and a pair. I was gonna get a prototype, just get some, so I could take my pants
Well,
off. And show
I
you.
That's
Do it
just
anyway.
that's just a Borat onesie with gator straps.
Everybody's kind of right in here that sock suspenders already exist.
I didn't know.
I know, but I didn't think water sticks existed.
Just take
I
your
know,
pants
that's
off
true.
and draw with a Sharpie
Well, then
where the
okay, then
suspenders
that's
would
as
go.
good as my other idea, us buying Laser Quest.
Okay.
Laser
well,
Quest
I like
is going
that.
out of
if we
business
sell
after
sock
23
suspenders
years.
there, I'm fine
Yes,
with it.
that's why I want to do it.
Casey, can you do me a favor? Let's do some data on this. In the morning tomorrow, mark a line where your socks start. And every 30 minutes, I want you to mark where that line is.
With
As it goes
Sharpie or
as a
something,
Sharpie,
permanent mark
so I
it?
can see
Yeah.
a ruler as it's
Take
going
this
down.
right here. please.
Sock suspenders were a great idea.
These are short. These aren't like.
Well,
His
here,
legs are going to look like a ladder.
like them up here.
Why do, you don't have to wear long socks because you have pants. You can just wear short socks.
But like, I like them up
I
there.
hate
Especially like lately, I've been wearing a longer pair because I have these calf problems.
Why are you wearing such long socks?
my calves?
You got varicose veins, bud?
No, it's just like
You
my
wear
calves
compression
hurt.
socks?
It's
They're
27
not. They're just
fucking
long
degrees.
Nike socks, and it keeps me warm. and
It's
they're
all that
comfortable.
copper, bud. It's heavier. It makes the socks
Yeah, they
go
are
down.
copper socks.
You got them diabetes socks?
Also, what my I don't know. My
You got a
calves
case
hurt
of
all
the
the time.
sugars?
I've told you about this.
I
for-
know,
It's
but-
been
I
a
got the
year. My
sugars.
calves have hurt.
Maybe it's because you're cutting off circulation with socks.
No, I just started.
Like
the
a
long
lot of
sock
people
thing.
I know wear short socks.
I did for years. I just started the long socks because the calves were hurting.
and it's helping.
I got to
Yes.
check my socks out. Are they?
Here, I'll draw it. Here.
Oh, look at that.
See,
Way down.
if you had sock
There we go.
suspenders, you would not have this problem.
How long is this?
That's what I've been wearing lately.
Mother of God.
Yeah, see, I
Crank those up, man.
There's nothing to be
That's what I've
ashamed
been
about.
wearing
This
lately.
happens to a lot of old
Those
men.
are stockings, bud.
Those went up to his balls.
Jesus Christ.
my calves hurt all the time,
Wow.
and so
That must be a runner thing. Those
Yeah.
are long running socks.
those are
aren't they?
awesome. Where did you get those?
It helps if you don't have calves. They just go straight up.
It's like me. Can I have those after the show?
You
You
can
need
have right
longer
now.
socks so that
We
your
should swap
kneecap
socks.
will hold on to them. You know what I mean? Just put a hole where your kneecap is and just tuck your sock in there, man.
Well, that was my second prototype.
That's true. If you go long enough, you can tuck them in your butt.
I
cheek.
thought about like, listen, everybody, it's a new fad. You just like get permanent.
The original sock suspender.
Yeah, bud.
Sock plug.
Yeah, but if Conrad wore them, he'd have brown socks that match
Gotta
his
go.
underwear.
Brown
man.
edges, man.
Pull down my socks, go take a poop.
Slightly tinged.
I like the socks with the brown edges.
Where do you think they came up with the rings on the socks in the first place?
That's true.
It all comes from somewhere, man.
I don't know. That's just
That's a
sock
good
suspenders.
idea.
I know.
I like
I
it.
didn't
Pull
know,
your socks up. Your
I know
ring is
about the
showing.
things that like they go like on your knee, but I did like
That's it. That's where it is. You put a slit in the sock, and then you just button it like.
Oh, you get like a drawstring.
You know, use your kneecap.
What about zipper socks?
Now you're thinking.
You knock-kneed
I mean, that's his
motherfucker.
boots.
Yeah, buy a couple tourniquets, man. Just really put them on.
Okay, how
there.
about this? Dip-on socks. I don't.
I like dipped-on socks.
Spray-on socks?
Yeah.
I like where you're going with this. I mean, I like.
I'll have a
shoes.
prototype next week. It'll make more sense. I'm sorry.
You put your toe shoes on.
It'd be better if you
and
could
then
draw
dip
it.
'em.
But
I'll bring the drawing from work.
yes, draw it next time.
Please.
Draw it here too.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And draw a laser quest.
Okay, same drawing. He'll be holding the laser quest.
Or you could just steal $4 of change out of that cup and buy another 18-pack of socks.
Yeah, just buy new socks.
But if I
dude.
had sock suspenders, I wouldn't have to.
Bro, he's got a whole dish of fucking screws. Just screw them on, man. You're fine.
You should just stretch. If your calves are hurting, you stretch a lot?
All the time.
I don't know. That's what
Stretch
people
better.
say.
Stretch
Yeah.
more.
Do yogurt.
Yeah. Yogurt. You ever tried the
Do a little
yogurt?
yogurt, man.
So like they look like boots. They're big socks. I'm just trying to emphasize the socks, and you see the things going over the shoulder on my guy.
This is a picture of David Bowie. Try again.
That's true.
Have you tried putting your socks on wet?
I
Because
do.
it'll dry and shrink onto your calf.
The pro tip.
Yeah.
It's an old
Now,
Cub
true,
Scout
you
trick.
only have to wet the tops.
I
You
starch
can
them.
keep the
I
bottom
starch
dry.
them.
That's your
I
problem,
use
bud.
Skinman things.
That
Starch my
turns them into
socks.
chalky. They'll just slide right down.
It's true. Do-it-yourself paper mache socks.
You got to start your sock
hard
while
to
you're
say.
wearing it. That's the trick.
paper-
I've actually the new thing I've been
socks.
doing is just duct tape. I take a roll, just a rapid duct tape around my leg, right at the top
Get
of
it
the sock
tight,
line.
tighter.
It's a leather
That's
sock.
why your feet are cold.
Show that boy.
Show that boy.
And then I did try super glue, just a little dot
My
in a
socks.
couple
That should
spots.
work.
My socks grow. What are you talking about?
Do you guys want to hear to go out on a North Carolina man that was run over by a deer at McDonald's parking lot? A new children's book about demons?
Oh, children's book.
Yeah.
A man that tried to seduce an undercover officer with chicken Alfredo?
Oh.
Yes.
Works every time.
A salamander that didn't move for 7 years?
Sal, oh man,
This
The
is
DJ?
salamander.
This DJ? We know he doesn't
Hey, what's
move
going
much.
on there?
he's been sitting in that room on retainer.
That's right. I'm
Yeah.
hiding down here.
Change
Alt-right
that
radio
bulb.
DJ.
I want the heat bulb.
After his golf cart got stolen, a Laguna Woods man turns into a successful sleuth. Just a story about the detective.
Nice.
And a Taiwan crackdown over a claw machine.
Oh.
They're apparently putting surgical masks for the outbreak down there in claw machines.
Oh, in claw machines?
People are getting pissed off.
Get your own.
Yeah, you got to pay a quarter to try to
Try to dig
tip it out of there.
Sure.
I just want to live.
I'm open to any one of those news things, but if you do the deer, you have to show the video because I saw the video on that one.
Oh.
If
That's the only reason I pulled it up because it's a great video.
If they had John Cena playing over it when the deer came to the frame,
Ba-da-ba. John Cena.
We've got breaking news, and we need you on set right now.
This is actually the Fox Nation green room.
Fox Nation? That's right, cowboy.
Looks like our green room.
The new entertainment service from the good folks over at Fox News that celebrates America. Start your free trial today.
I'm going to start watching Fox Nation.
Start. Since Rush got his Presidential
Come on.
Medal of
Go away,
Freedom,
Kyle.
that's all I watch.
There you go.
Holy shit. I hope they play it again. You guys just stand there.
there's two guys walking out of McDonald's, broad daylight,
I just
normal parking lot, traffic, two guys walking.
Dog.
Here comes John Cena the deer.
Dun, dun.
Dude, he crushes him.
That guy gets up. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
What'd you say to him? Did you fuck his girl? What's up?
You know what? Let's go to McDonald's. I haven't had it since the New Year. But Dad, that was your New Year resolution.
Here's one with sound. You can see this. This is what I was talking.
Just out of
Go away, Kyle.
random dude range.
Kyle
Oh.
the chicken.
Birdie Sanders, how you doing?
Birdie
Morning,
Sanders.
Birdie.
Fuck you, Kyle.
There you go, Kyle. Kyle! Kyle! Fuck off, Kyle! Fuck off!
Fuck off, Kyle.
Kyle the deer. Let's see
The
here.
best part was, you made me drop all my corn. Fuck off, Kyle.
50%, 100%.
Best name for the chicken. Only chicken should be named Kyle, by the way.
News! Published new children's book about demons with instructions to summon them.
Great.
In July 2019, the so-called Children's Book of Demons, aimed at readers aged 5 to 10, went on sale in bookstores in the United States. The book, written...
Hey, do you have demon books for younger readers?
Yeah.
I see
It's
your
the
adult
Erdl
ones,
demon.
but I'm looking for something between a 5 and a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
The book, written in an entertaining style, and with cartoonish illustrations, nevertheless contains quite frightening information, including a call to summon demons so that they help the child with homework or save him from harassing school
Homework's
hooligans.
never been easier since Beelzebub helps me.
The book was published by Kaoma Press with drawings by artist Aaron Leon. The title page calls for you to take your colored pencils and draw some demons and their signs.
Cool.
Recently, information about this book reached Catholic priests, and one of them, Father Francesco Bamonte, president of the International Associates of Exorcists, spoke very sharply about the case.
Fuck this.
According to Bamonte,
Bring me the kids. I'll get the demons out of them.
the book not only calls for summoning demons into our world, but also essentially describes Satanism as a normal alternative to other religions.
No problem.
Father Francesco Bamonte,
God's not granting your wishes?
of the
Give Satan a shot.
Bamonte Cracker family, wrote on their website that if you don't mess around with demons, whoever invites a child to summon a demon is like a person who puts a grenade in their hands to play with. Sooner or later, the child will pull the pin and the bomb will explode in their hands.
Unless you pull the pin for that child.
And don't take them upstairs at the Y.
Don't do that. It's against the
Or
rules.
downstairs at the church.
Don't give them colored pencils to draw pictures of things that happen to them while they're at church.
Right.
Specifically, Bamonte
Show me where the demon touched you.
questioned how the book presents a variety of symbols that encourage children to draw in order to summon various demons. These are strikingly similar to those found in authentic magical books.
Magical books.
Authentical magic books.
Like Disney.
You know, like the ones that, like,
I like it because it's authentic. You know what I mean? That's-
you know, like the story of Mordor.
I read through the book and I noticed that a lot of the drawings looked very triangular, with multiple triangles stacking on each other. That is authentic demon stuff.
You can tell they're authentic because of the glitter.
As such, Bamonte chastised the author of the book to simplify a grimoire. Is it grimoire?
Grimoire.
Grimoire. Thank you, Chip. As much
No
as
problem.
possible, and transforming it into a fun game. The demonic seals serve as a telephone number to reach evil spirits.
Nice. Like Jumanji.
555.
Whoa. Dad, is this a real one?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Lord Johnny.
Hey.
We called him.
Hey,
Yeah.
cool. We got you out of there. I need some help on my homework.
What are you
They
working
changed
on?
math.
Well, this new math really fucking sucks.
What's the problem?
Well, the problem is just 4 + 2, but they want me to do
6.
all this.
No. How'd you get there?
6.
You got to show your work, demon.
6.
Guys. Father Spamonti's
Triple
coming.
6.
Put him on hold.
Okay, hold on.
Click.
Click.
Masking him change his ways. No question.
Click. Hey,
What
Demon, you there?
Yeah, over here. Hey, thanks for the hold music.
No problem. Anyway, you have to show your work when you do the math, Mr. Demon.
Yes. You need to draw 3 triangles.
Okay.
And then 3 more triangles.
All right.
And then number the triangles. What's the final number?
This doesn't-
6. 6.
This
6.
doesn't seem right.
Yes, draw 3 upside down horses.
Okay. I'm not doing
I
geometry.
felt one.
I'm not doing geometry.
Draw another one.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One more.
I got to ask my mom. I'm going to put you on
One
hold.
more.
Gotta make that change. Gotta make that change.
My mom said no, Mr. Demon. You
What?
don't draw horses.
Can't do it.
You don't draw horses. You don't draw anything for this math problem. I asked my mom.
Who's the demon here?
Well, I mean, you are. I made you.
Do what I say.
But I made you.
Your mom sews socks in hell.
My mom doesn't wear socks.
She wears sock suspenders.
No.
She does.
I know everything about your mom. She's down here right now.
No, she's not. She's
The
upstairs.
woman in your kitchen is a demon.
No,
I built her.
she makes good brownies, and she's my mom.
Eat 3 breadsticks.
Father Spumani said breadsticks
Is he
are
there?
really Italian.
See there.
Yeah, he's
Spit
upstairs.
on him.
Father Spumani!
Spit on his cock.
The demon wants to talk to you. He's coming down. You can talk to him.
Great.
Here he is. That's Father Spumani. I don't know.
Hello,
He
it's me, Father Spumani.
He laughs a lot.
Hey, bud. It's me, demon.
Hey, what's... I know, you're no good.
Yeah, do the sign of the cross. do it right now. Yep.
No, turn it around.
I
You
felt
gotta turn
it.
it around.
It's upside
There you
down.
go.
Upside down, sign of the cross.
No, this is no good.
It's upside down
This is no
again.
good.
Watch that picture of the Last Supper. Watch it.
Hey, I appreciate you helping with the homework, but the kids.
Hey, weren't you the hold music guy?
Yes, also. Times are tough. You want to sing with me, Demon?
Father Spumani makes great ice cream.
And he's a great friend.
3 different colors.
A wonderful kisser.
Passionate, powerful. My priest drives a Dodge.
Viper.
That's a Dodge Neon.
He has a sign that says live snakes.
He pulls the trailer. It says live snakes behind his Dodge Viper.
Hey, Mom, Father's here. The Viper.
Come on, babe. Get in the car. Oh, hey, kid.
Father
back
Belmonte?
We'll be back later.
Where are you taking my mom?
To get some ice cream.
Oh, golly. Can
Comes
I
out-
go?
Comes out of my tap.
Oh,
It's
gee.
so
Is it the
hard.
same ice cream I get to get
Here,
on
play with
tap?
this book.
What is it?
It's up, it'll help you with your homework.
Oh, cool. Demons.
Feel all the drawings.
I'm going to make one to burn your house down.
All right.
Didn't he?
Hi.
Insurance fraud.
Well, if you do want to get a book for Christmas,
Yeah,
that's a
for
good
sure.
one.
You got
Why not?
kids? Pass it on.
Too bad my kids are too old. Do they have one for somebody between 14 and 18?
Yes, they do.
That's actually called the Bible.
I know.
This will work.
I was hoping at some point Black God would show up.
How you doing?
What's up, dog?
How you doing?
What's up, dog?
There he is. That's all he does.
Feel a little mopey. Mopey today.
Yeah, NyQuil.
Yeah, my buddy Kobe passed away.
Oh, no, Doc.
He hit rock bottom.
How you doing?
What's up, dog?
Literally.
You know what?
God, Casey, why do you have to take it so dark all the
Hey,
time?
man. You burn bright.
Jeez. Fire.
Fire. Burn bright.
Burn so bright.
Thanks, Tiger.
Thanks, Tiger.
Hey, I know you're just stepping off the 18th green.
Yeah.
Any immediate feelings about your friend Kobe dying?
Fire.
He died?
Burn
What?
so bright.
Sorry to... Oh, did you not know?
I just heard like 5 minutes ago, but I thought it was fake. I wanted to like try to... He did.
We're wanting your authentic reaction.
He was a good man. Great businessman.
Commercial break.
Friend.
Click.
Yeah, hold that for a second. Good thought. We're going to be right back with Tiger Woods with his thoughts on his best friend dying. Here's a hold music.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
It's true. It's true. He did.
Make a change.
We live in an awesome world.
Anything just as long as that.
We gotta write a check to that fucking hold music guy because he did a great job.
If you eat some rice
Somebody
beside a guy
scribble
at
out a
work,
check on that
stop.
book and send it to him.
He'll earn 3 Benson bucks.
We didn't get into the Benson bucks.
I know. Or my Sobe bathtub.
Oh, that's true.
Next week.
How'd you find that many bottles?
Or me quitting, or my Super
That's
Bowl
true.
take, or
You're not
Laser
quitting the
Quest.
show.
He says he is. He wrote it down.
I put question mark.
That's true.
No, he's not. He ain't going nowhere.
He lives here now.
Don't make me move. Again.
Well, you guys know what to do. Share the show, subscribe to it any platform you can. Subscribe on all of them and download the show. Tell a friend, tell a family member. And we are on Patreon, so if you want to hear bonus shows, you have to go to Patreon to get them. They're $2.99 a month, or you can be a super Thunderbird and pay us $1 billion. The choice is yours.
You get half of the Random New Ranch for $1 billion.
And I'll give you a signed autographed WWE Championship belt.
For
That's
sure.
right. Don't let your meatloaf, everybody.
Signed by E.
There's a carp in the tub, there's a carp in the tub, so nobody's taking a bath. On Thursday night, we ate spaghetti-o.
Carp.
Carp.
We rubbed
Carp.
tomato sauce all up and down our clothes. When Mom got mad, we all just sat